I'm on some shit like, now I do what I want. 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 Yeah. Now I do what I want. 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 Everybody know I'm better. Hey, yeah, I'm better. Hey, it don't matter. Hey, pockets fat.
I don't want to
What
have
is-
like I put up there on purpose.
Jack was doing the intro.
What is going on? We're back with a brand new episode of the Basement Podcast, episode number 31. We have two returning guests, Dan Stemman and Isaiah Morrissey, and we have a new guest on, the man himself, Jason Finks. How we doing?
Good. Thanks for having me on.
All right. So this crew right now that we have on is known as FM Basketball, or that's something that they're all associated with. We all have one passion that we connect on is basketball. So today we're going to be talking about a lot of basketball. Hope you guys do enjoy. First topic, I guess, kind of talk about how you each got into basketball. Amy, this is a really bad time to come in.
Hi, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
I'm in the middle of a podcast.
I don't even gonna say hi.
Huh?
Never mind, she left.
That's funny.
All right, ready? So how do you guys get into it? Basketball, like just like your earliest memories of basketball.
Jason can start.
I knew you were gonna say that, but I mean, I don't know. Probably like through my dad. He was like really big into like college basketball, so that's what we'd always watch on like weeknights and like sometimes weekend nights. And I think we had like a mini hoop in my driveway. It was like crap, but I liked playing out there with my dad, and like that was really fun. That's probably like the only reason why I like actually enjoyed the game, because I would be out there all the time. But that's how I really got into it.
Gotcha.
Isaiah.
Thanks, Dan. I don't know how I started, to be honest. I remember my earliest like actual like good memory from basketball was just playing like pick up with Max and Marcus and Killian throughout my childhood. I don't remember like back in the day like real young when we played together, but I know Jack and Dan are looking at each other right now.
What?
You just smile at each other.
Go.
All right, Dan, go ahead.
Alright, so, I mean, Jason, stop laughing at me. My earliest, like, memories is probably, like, Y-League, just playing, and, I probably just, like, fell in love with it, I guess, just playing with my friends, like enjoying it growing up. I always had my friends around me, so I feel like that like brought us together. Like, I don't know, it was always something to talk about, like, oh, we have this game coming up this weekend or whatever. So
Gotcha. All right. So going in 5th grade, we're all on the travel team. We got on it. Do you guys, what is some memories that you have from the 5th grade travel years? Our first year of travel, I think I remember one of our first games, and we just got absolutely clapped.
So the majority of our games.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Literally the majority of the games.
Do you guys remember the games? I mean, like, Ben has it down to a T. He probably has, like, the scores and everything in his head. But, like, he seriously does. He does. Ben.
He's got a great memory for that, because I don't remember anything, really.
We beat two
I
teams,
don't
right?
remember.
We just beat Triton and Hamilton. That was it.
We only beat Triton twice.
Only beat Triton? We
Yeah,
choked
like,
against
it was
Hamilton, though, right? I thought we had a
Um,
close game against Hamilton in our
Probably,
gym.
dude.
All
I don't
right.
know. All I remember is Gary every year being like, "You beat Triton twice."
We got Jack
You
again.
know what I mean? There's something like he brings it up every time. It's like relax. Like,
Oh, God. All right. So what was our first year? What do you guys think was our first year that we kind of like took over, or like not took over, but like kind of found our groove? Because we were some
7th
hot
grade.
ass in the first. Yeah. Okay. First 2 years
7th
we were.
grade. Because in 7th grade we like made the top team tournament or whatever. I don't even know how they do it, but like we were good. I remember we were like one of the best teams in the small.
Yeah.
Like the Cape in the small.
I remember that too. We faced Peabody in the playoffs that year, right? We faced the Fabio twins.
The twins.
Yeah. I remember.
Bro, one of them's like a TikTok star now. It's kind of
What?
yeah, dude.
What was their names?
I don't know. I don't know the name.
They're
Oh
still
my,
funny looking.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh. All right, and then 8th grade, we win the championship. You guys run it down because I went on vacation after the first game.
Yeah, I
Run
remember
it down.
That was a show. That was actually like a Cinderella story. We lose the first game in the playoffs, double elimination, get all the way through, and beat the team that we lost to twice.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, we
Better
came
than that,
through.
honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
like
I
don't
remember
know.
the first one in the championship was close, and then the second one we just blew them out.
Yeah,
Remember, I got laid in the second one. Some kid like close.
bro. Remember they had the fatheads. Who was it? Who we played North Reading?
Yeah,
That was probably like the
so-
coolest thing, though. Low key, dude. 8th grade, people bringing fatheads. That was so cool. No one did that for us, bro. We had like people wearing our away jerseys.
Yeah, I know.
For sure.
Oh man. Did you guys play yen ball? I can't remember. Like, what years did you guys hop on the yen ball team?
I was there
No.
7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
I think I was there 6th grade with you, Jack, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I was just 8th.
So
yeah, you didn't play really.
I don't know people.
did you? All right. So Mr. Yen, when did Mr. Yen stop coaching that? Do you guys remember when? Because were
I
we
think it
his
was
last
After
year?
we left,
It was a year after we left.
Year after?
He
Yeah.
coached one more year after we left, or we were his last group.
I don't think
Dude,
he
he
coached
was-
another one after
He
that.
was like the best though.
Bro, I remember like Mr.
like-
Vega on the bench just giving us the stat. I'll never forget Mr. Vega's like, he's like 70% of the shots go on the opposite side. Or like the rebounds or whatever. I'm like, I'm sitting over here, Mr. Vega, and I got it. I would stare at him like, you like that? He's like, yes.
That's the only thing he knew. Like
I know.
He did that like every day.
Dude, we clap people. I'm not even joking. Jason, you can. 6th grade, our team was disgusting, bro.
Bro,
Nasty.
It was crazy because the 5 kids that started, besides like Pat Flaherty, didn't even play basketball in high school.
Yeah,
Or,
well, they were all
like,
like all-star athletes, though. They were like
It was
nasty.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then in 6th grade, he put us all in the OT game against Haverhill, and everyone was pissed. And we were like, "Oh crap, bro! What are we doing out here? We got demolished." Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
And it was like, "I believe in you," and we were like, "No, no."
Oh man. What is one of your guys' favorite memories from yen ball? Or if you have any. I have one. I have one, and I only remember one, bro. I think Jason knows what it is too. It has to do with this time of year. It's something that happened this past weekend, like weather-wise. It's on that topic.
I know what you're talking about.
You don't know, or you know?
I do. I remember that.
What do you guys have for memories, or do you want me to just go?
Well, there's like I only remember 2 things. That one that you were gonna say, and then another time I remember we were in the locker room with like kids from the other team, and they just had like a big bottle of Axe spray and just spray it on the wall, and then just lit it
Yeah.
on fire.
Dude,
and
that was
I remember
Manchester
that.
Essex. It was the redhead kid there, Ben something, bro. He
Those
had the
kids were
axe bottle, and
crazy.
he was like, shh, like a
Yeah.
flamethrower. Yeah. But yeah, the one that I was talking about was the we're driving to Rockport, and like this bus driver is out to lunch, dude. Like we end up in a cemetery, and we're all looking around like where are we? Like this doesn't look right at all. And like granted, there's like probably like a foot of snow, maybe even higher. Like people were like they had plowed the previous or like the past weekend or whatever, like the previous day, because there was a snowstorm, and there was like these big old banks, like snow banks. And we end up in this cemetery, like right next to the school. It's hilarious. Like you can't see the school, but like we were like geographically, if you like look down bird's eye view, like we were right next to the school basically.
We could have just walked. Bro.
Exactly. Dude, we're sitting in this bus for 2 hours, freezing our butts off in the middle of a cemetery. And we're just stuck. And we're all like, what should we do? Mr. Yen's like having us call our parents. Amy pulls up in the minivan. Bro, I mean, but like I think Bill came too, or whatever. I think we all met up at McDonald's. I can't even remember what happened, but
Amy came in with the coupons.
coupons, clutch.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bill came in the Jeep. Amy scooped some of us up in the van, but we ended up hitting McDonald's. But that was a crazy thing, dude. We left the school at like 3:00, maybe even earlier. I remember after school we would like hit up Shaw's, and I remember like someone had a cake, bro, and we were like grabbing the cake. Someone had a. That's what it was.
That was my story. I was going to talk about.
Say
two
it.
things. First, my first story was going to be Jared Wood. When he left, he was like, "No one better eat my cake," and then we just like, started going in and eating it. And then my other story is when Griffin got his like shoes dumped in the toilet and like peed on and stuff.
Oh God.
He like comes in, he's like, "Yo, what the heck? Someone peed on my shoes."
Oh man.
It was the funniest thing.
All right, moving into high school. Well, actually, hold up. Let me ask you this: what was your favorite team growing up? It could be college team. It could be pro team. Doesn't have to be like the Celtics in general. It could be like '08 Celtics, like that stuff.
Just
Anyone?
team in general for basketball.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say just like Syracuse basketball. That was always like the best because my dad's side of the family. I mean, Izzy was on
Honestly,
that
same.
kind of with me too.
Yeah, same for a bit when Michael was there.
Izzy, remember we'd be in like the driveway, and we'd be like, 3 seconds, and we'd shoot it, and then like be like, "Oh, Syracuse misses it, but they get the rebound back and shoot again." That was the best.
After like 7th miss, like, he's fouled.
Yeah. Damn, what about you?
Yeah, amazing.
UConn basketball. Yeah.
I was gonna say, bro, that was one of mine. Kemba.
Against
That was, I
Pitt.
think, that was the first March Madness that I really like watched, and I was like, Kemba is nasty. I remember Jason doing EDP b-ball days. You know what I'm saying? Ben Parisian
Yeah.
hooping up with us. Yo,
Yeah.
Bobby G. Yes, Bobby G. Oh man, we had a squad at EDP too. We would have some
did.
intense football games, basketball games. We were balling.
World Cup, even when they all sucked, we still play World Cup.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. That was fun at lunch.
Yeah,
That was fun.
that was crazy.
World Cup.
Kickball.
Kickball too. Yep. Classic. I'm just saying this, dude. Like we got the blessing to go to Doyon. I can't picture what it'd be like at recess at like Winthrop. Like
Yeah,
Doyon,
it's
you have
I
all
know,
the space to do whatever you want. Football, we had 2 playgrounds. We have 2 basketball courts. We have 4 softball fields or like 3 baseball. I don't know what you.
It seemed too small. Winthrop.
Yeah, like really small.
All they had was,
Funny,
like,
I feel like we're all part of this group. When you're a kid, you guys remember the feeling of like when you walk up to the plate and kick ball and like they back up?
oh, it's the best.
Yeah. Never happened.
That's
to me.
like the
Never
best.
happened. They're all like, "Move in, bro. Move in."
Oh man.
Dogs. Debbie's like in the parking lot. Move in. This kid sucks. He can't kick.
Oh man. All right. So Jason, you said Syracuse basketball. Isaiah, you were the same.
Yeah, for a brief time.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Yeah. Bro, dude, I remember there's
Yeah.
08 Celtics. Man, I had every jersey on the 08 Celtics for the most part, dude. Those guys were. Oh, I love those guys.
That was a crazy team. Because back in the day when I thought of the Celtics, and even so many years after they left, I always just thought of them, like, because they were just like the Celtics to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Those guys are goated. All right, moving into high school. What was one of your biggest hopes for high school basketball entering it? That we maybe achieved, we maybe didn't achieve.
Make the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, that's the obvious one. That one is painful.
Yeah. Played our actual somewhat potential.
Yeah.
Instead of play like trash.
Overall, I'd say just like tough 4 years to like look back on as like
Yeah,
your
basketball.
years. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's painful, man. I'm watching all these games. I'm like, I love watching like high school games from like other towns. I'm just like, man, like if we like just
Yeah.
played to our potential, bro, and we had a crowd that was behind us, like God, dude, like half these other schools, bro, their
leagues.
fan sections are nuts. I mean,
Yeah, dude.
granted, we
I
got to
know,
give them
that's
something to
crazy.
cheer for, but
By
like,
far had the worst one.
yeah. Oh, I mean, that's mainly because of like 2 people that regulate it in a
I'd say,
very
like,
poor way.
Yeah, 100%. That's
say-
the reasoning.
I'd say Georgetown, Amesbury, and Newburyport probably had like the top 3
Yeah.
student sections.
Oh,
Amesbury?
especially with like having the fans right
Yeah.
under the
Yeah.
basket.
That's like intimidating, but Amesbury, they were funny. Like they were actually funny.
Oh,
Like, when
yeah.
they would say things to them, I would like try not to laugh. Like, it was actually funny.
Oh
Well, I gotta give it to them. I agree with you because they didn't try to be mean, honestly, except for Ben. But
Yeah,
they were
to
trying
Ben,
to make you laugh the entire time.
they
were
were just
just
kind of
funny.
funny. And the things they said to Ben,
No.
like honestly, like
Like
weren't even
trolling.
bad.
Yeah.
They'd be like, dude, you're a ginger, and you'd be like, okay, like I am. Just laugh.
It's like,
It'd be
what?
so- Like Ben's quarterback, and Ben be like, yes, I am quarterback. I'd just stand there and
Oh
laugh.
God.
I
Dude,
got heated
Georgetown's
by that. I didn't realize.
Georgetown's gym. I mean, maybe yeah, their fan section was pretty good, but dude, that gym was so puny that it just like
Oh my
made it
God.
feel like so much more. Like when you were pushing down, when you were on their side, like attacking. If you walk into the gym, you're going down that
Yeah.
end, and their fan section's right, bro. They're right on your ass every time, like literally, like right next to you.
The entire like side of the bench was just slippery. Like you
Yeah.
couldn't even play on that side because like you go over there and you like fall down.
Yeah,
They need to fix their court, but they got a good. Their coach is like.
I love
like
their
their
coach. Oh yeah,
Their coach is like so energetic and
bro,
like,
he's like on
actually,
his, he's on the court like on his knees. He's like defense. Oh God.
He's always like pulling his pants up too. It's so funny.
Oh, dude, that was probably the game that I remember most in high school, or at least there's a couple of games that I remember a lot. Like there's probably like 5 games that stick out in my head, but that Georgetown overtime loss at home was one of the more painful ones that I will remember. Like I remember coming
Yeah.
into the gym, and Debbie's like, "You guys gotta win this today. You guys gotta win this." I'm like, "I know,
Bro,
Debbie."
she would
I got
remember
stitches.
you
when
literally-
you guys
I mean, she did that every day.
she would
though.
literally like come to me.
But
every
she
day
said
and
that
be like,
today, and I because I remember, dude, I watched in we all. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys did, but I remember I watched into that game like we had to win that game. That was like our
Yeah.
last shot. Like it really was.
Timeout.
Oh yeah.
I only saw
I
the
like-
first
I'm
overtime.
still.
No, I
I'm
just
still
saw the end of
scrolling to watch
regulation.
that.
Huh?
of that. I only saw the end of regulation of that one because that's when I got my stitches.
Oh yeah, dude. That's it. Oh, you know what? I always forget about that part because I don't really realize the
You
film.
forget
The
about-
film doesn't like show. I mean, I don't think it.
And it cuts like right after. Like you see me run off like cupping my
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
And then,
Yeah, dude,
cuts
that was
back.
tough. I remember I was trailing you, Dan, and I was like, "Let's go, way to take the charge!" And then you got up, and you can see me on film, like, "Oh crap, dude, this dude's like gushing blood, like get him
Oh.
off the court."
Dude,
Oh,
that was
so scary.
that because after Jason crossed that kid up, dude, that was cloud 9. We were up 18.
Yeah.
Tiger Den was popping. We're like, let's go. We're not losing this. And we
Jack,
did.
if you missed that 3, dude, like
That's something that I thought about too
it
before.
would have been over. It would have been like the whole play. would've been
Vibes
nothing.
would have just been so
But-
low, and you're just like,
Thankfully, you hit it.
that you can say that
Yeah.
about a lot of
Everyone
stuff.
would have been like, "God damn it, Jack."
I know, for real. I know. I've thought about that before. I was in such an awkward, but bro, you had me in shock to get. Next thing, I'm like running up, like looking at you. Next thing I know, there's a kid falling on my left. I'm like, what the hell did Jason just do? And then it's like in my hands. I was like, oh shit.
I don't even know why I passed it. I just gave it up to you. I should have taken the shot.
know, it was a
You
guy
should have just hit with a
Oh,
pass fake and you just splash and you're like, ah, in his face. Oh man.
By the way, Jack, what's the rule on the whole timeout thing? Like, did you have
So
to have
the-
the ball in your hand?
The rule was that I had to have it in my hand when I did it. But in my opinion,
Possession.
I mean, huh? I mean,
Like
I thought I had
you
it.
were dribbling it because you weren't holding on to the ball. You dribbled it and then went like that.
Yeah.
But I thought that'd
I
be
mean-
clean.
I don't know. The thing that I've always thought about I was just curious. I mean, as a coach, I would just have thought to be like in the ref's ear as soon as the ball crosses, call a timeout. Like
Yeah.
just timeout's got to be the second my foot crossed over the half. I was like, I would hope the ref was ready. I thought maybe coach said something to him or like at least be looking at me. I was like, I don't know. That one's
We
painful.
were all screaming it too. Once they didn't say it right away, we were all like screaming, "Timeout! Timeout!
Yeah,
Timeout!"
yeah, that's
Big
brutal.
steal. That's
I mean,
crazy.
like we can't really like change what happened, but like I'd say like when I fouled that kid and fouled out, that the whole game turned because he got those 3 foul shots and then they pressured right off the foul shot made, and I think like that's when it all just went kind of bad.
Mm. Well, I mean, even Arlen,
we also-
Arlen didn't even hit that though.
Arlen.
I don't think he hit all of those. I think he went 1 for 3. Arlen went 1 for 3 on the free throws. But yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
but they had the advantage to press right off
Yeah.
of that foul shot.
Yeah, you're right.
But
I
I mean, like you can't do anything about it. Like I think we just have to like look back and be like, wow, dude, like we had a great opportunity, but we kind of blew it. We had a good team, but
Blew a lot of leads.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, dude. All right. We gotta get off this topic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
move
be
forward.
sitting on this shit for a while. All right, so graduate high school. How have you guys kept basketball in your lives after high school?
For me, it's mainly just been like watching it, and then like watching and then sort of the start of FM, which I'm sure we'll talk about a little bit later. But those two things sort of kept me involved in it.
I guess I mean, last year I went to UNH, and like I was like, especially like what happened with high school, I was like, bro, I'm done with basketball. Like I can't lose anymore. And then so I decided to do like the team manager thing, and like that was a great experience. And me and Izzy, I think was that summer, the summer before, we did some like stuff
Talking
at the
about like
town.
yeah, like two
Yeah.
times, like
We did some
before.
stuff at the town with some kids, so that was like kind of our first like coaching experience. And then I did like the team manager stuff. Got to go to like St. John's, went to UConn, saw like every practice, saw like every game, and like really like got a lot about the game. But then I was just like, damn, like I don't really want to like hand out towels anymore. Like this is not me. So transferred to go play. But yeah, that's how it pretty much started for me.
Pretty much for me, it's just watching a ton of Creighton basketball, watching a ton of NBA basketball, and little like me and Dan balling up in
Roger Wilk.
Roger Williams. That's all we really had. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys watch any like YouTubers on basketball or no? Or that do basketball content?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Devontae Friga. Sort of.
Yeah.
Like he kind of blew up recently, but like before that, I remember watching. He had like 30K subs, and I remember just watching it when he was still in college basketball.
Do you guys like watching that stuff? Do you guys think it's good?
I mean, I watch like Devontae. He's like a good YouTuber, but I don't really watch those videos of like insane high school mixtapes and stuff like that where the kid just goes off for like 42 points and stuff. But
yeah.
I mean, like some of those kids are crazy with the dunks and stuff, and like, I don't know. I don't find like watching some like California high school prep school basketball game like
Yeah.
something that entertaining.
Gotcha. All right, so let's jump to it. I mean, FM basketball. So what year did it start? Was it summer 2019 or like fall 2019, right?
Sorry, what was the question? You kind of
FM basketball started fall 2019.
Yeah,
when
it was
you
this
made the page.
yeah, it was this summer going into freshman year.
It was talked
college.
about the summer before.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh my god, me and Izzy, we'd be like in my driveway playing hoop like 4 times, and we'd just be like, "Dude, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta do this," and we never did. And then finally, the 4th time, we were like, "Bro, let's just do it." And then we started off from like middle
Yeah.
school kids. We had like 4 kids show up every day. I mean, every Saturday at the town hall, and like that's how it started. But then this year, last summer, we really decided to like actually do it.
Okay, so what was the whole goal of that though? Like, why did you want to start it?
Honestly, for me, it was better than just doing like working in a restaurant or working at Market
Yeah.
Basket. That's like I hated that. So I was like, this is mad fun and like something you can do. And like we want to do like the 3v3 tournaments with it, and like that's always like something everyone wants to do. So I don't know. It was just kind of like a fun experience. Still is.
yeah, and we saw it as we did see it as a good financial like idea in the future, and we really want to see like if Switch become
Yeah.
good. Like it's
Yeah.
been too long. Like we haven't had a winning record in how many years? I don't know. Like we just want to see that change, and hopefully like we can be the start of that.
Dude, there's nothing better than like a high school or college environment, like with a good basketball team when you're just like cheering for that team or like you're in that, bro. When you're
Yeah.
in that like not even the court, like the arena or whatever you call it, bro. You're just you're vibing. Oh man, it's a fun time. I love watching high school basketball and college basketball. But okay, so what was the initial like thing though with FM basketball? Was it focused on training and the tournaments, and Just those two things?
I think it was the tournament. I mean, it was first a training, and then we were like, we can do camps, and then we talked about how like our age range was like from like was only like kids, and we were like, dude, there's so many people from the age of like 18 to 25 that want to play like basketball, and like we see them playing pickup at the Y like all the time. And we're like, how can we get like other people involved? Like, how can we like when we're old heads get involved too and play? And like the 3v3 was kind of like the perfect opportunity. We did it with the Doug Woodworth one, but we didn't like really like advertise it, and we didn't like really set it up very well. But it was a good experience to like do it. And like we saw how many teams we got, like maybe 8 to 12 teams or something like that. So like it wasn't bad, but we knew we could get a lot more like in the future.
Damn, bro, that tournament feels like a while ago. Wasn't that like 2018 though? I thought it was like
three summers ago. Yeah.
Jeez, man, that was me, Dan, and Alex Kopp.
Yeah, you guys actually did pretty good. The clan box
we didn't
crew.
do bad.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, everyone was out the night before partying, like, or not everyone, but like the kids that grade at Lexi Parker's house. I remember first game, bottom gym. We're facing like Jake Long, Robbie, and Christian, and dude, like, just Jake Long was like, we gotta pause again. Like half the people went to go throw up in the lunchroom.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh! But that was a fun tournament. So that was the last tournament indoors that we've had, right? Like that you guys have run.
Hopefully, we did one like secret one like outside the Y.
Yeah,
that was so funny, Jordan Hoey, bro. I don't know what you were thinking when that lady came out, but you took me and you threw me under the bus.
That would be Jason.
Like,
she was like, who's running this? Oh, Jason. I was like, bro, oh my god, I'm not dealing with this right now.
Oh man. All right, so what's the plan for the rest of 2020? Do you guys have any plans going on right now with COVID during it, like, or to do with FM? What is going on with your cam, dude?
I think my light bulb died.
Oh man,
that's so funny. I mean, I think we'll try to do some more lessons, like if kids want to, but I think really what we're gonna do is like we're gonna try to support and like help out the kids that are playing in high school and middle school as much as we can. Like I'm gonna coach the 7th grade boys team for Ipswich this year over winter break, and like that would be a good opportunity to learn. But I mean, really, we probably can't go see our middle school kids, but like, I mean, me and Izzy and Dan talk about is like go see the high school players play if we can, and like it'll be a good opportunity to see those kids play. That's pretty much our only plans for like the rest of 2020.
Yeah. So who are the people that are people that I would know that have been a part of FM or that have done the training and stuff like that?
Like the high schoolers or just like in general?
I mean, anyone in general. I mean, maybe I doubt I know the little kids, but
yeah, you probably don't know this. So like the Wirtz brothers, Will Wirtz and Paul Wirtz, and then Charlie Henderson, and then Luke. Do you know Luke O'Donnell?
Yep.
Hamilton. That kid.
He's getting wet.
3 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when he first started.
It's crazy.
Yep.
So it'll be like fun to see like those kids. I think it might be like. I hope I'm not forgetting any of the like more high schoolers. I feel like I am. Oh yeah, Sumner Groves, Max Chesley. Yeah. And then we had like a bunch of middle school kids, which is gonna be cool to see.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so going into 2021, what are the goals for FM basketball? What do you guys have like on your plate? What do you guys have for plans?
I guess I'll tell you.
More workouts, just as much as we can. We're hoping COVID just stops. Like we're hoping like it will really open us up a lot if COVID just went away. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but if we can get like at least inside for some things, it would help a lot.
Like we posted I think over Thanksgiving break or October something, we kind of came up with like our calendar for the year, and we posted something on our Instagram about like a like events list, and like we're trying to have like 3 youth camps, like 3v3 tournaments that like we'll go into probably later and talk about, but like trying to do like a lot of stuff. And like I think we had 35 to 40 kids, something like that, last year that were like constantly working out and stuff like that. So I mean, I think, Dan, what do we say? Like we're hoping to get like 75 or something like that.
Try to double it somewhat.
Yeah, try to like really get and like branch out to other towns. I think that's like our biggest goal. But really make the 3v3 tournaments like a big thing.
That could
like,
be,
that'd be super
bro.
cool.
I've had like dreams about that shit, dude. That'd be so sick to have everyone packed in the high school, like almost for like a Spirit Week type of event. Like everyone from the high school is there just having fun.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah,
Like
we made that happen, Jack.
I know we gotta make that happen, bro. Like, but it's all about like promoting, like getting everyone involved constantly. It's the funniest thing, bro. Like, I mean, you probably noticed it as well too. But like, some people, you tell them they're like, "Yo, it's this day at this time," and then they'll be like, hit you up like, "Oh, yo, I didn't know I had to like register by this day, this time."
yeah,
I
that's
told
what
you 3
we're definitely gonna
times.
have kids register. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have kids register.
Yeah, we gotta have people, but it's funny. You have to like constantly remind people because I felt like for the Doug Woodworth tournament, I felt like there were some teams that like almost forgot to do it. The Google Forms is a good way to do it, but for some reason,
definitely.
like constantly staying in contact with those teams. What is the goal? How many teams do you think we're gonna be able to get for tournaments this summer? Or what is your goal?
So like we talked about before, the George Norris tournament, and then the Beast of the East one, which is like the one like the winning team gets $500. That's like those are the two big ones we're trying to do. And we're trying to like honestly get like probably 4 courts, a hoop, and each of those like hoop has like 4 to 5 teams of pool. Like I think that would be crazy and like a lot of heads, but
yeah,
I mean we just really got to get outside of Ipswich. That's the biggest thing.
Get people involved from other towns. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
That'd
like
be dope.
our biggest thing is probably like I took a sports communication class this year and we did this entire project literally based on how to set up a 3v3 tournament, and like one of the most important things is marketing it and like getting the word out, and then also like getting sponsors like to pay for everything.
Isaiah, you should hit up Mandy, dude. Get her MCW Stars promos. I'm just saying, man.
That's not a bad idea.
You hit up Ray to talk to Tony Gallo. Be like, yo, Tony, yo, hit it up. Hit the promos.
I'm waiting for that basement podcast poster to go up.
Oh, you already know,
you gotta
baby
get
girl.
one. We'll give you like the $5 deal. Don't tell anyone.
You got me.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, but seriously though, we could really make that tournament sick into something really, really awesome. Yeah. And I mean,
think both of them.
Yeah, bro. And it's just awesome because it's competition. It's something for people to do. And yeah, it'd just be a fun experience in general for everyone. For people that love basketball, like if you get people from other towns, dude, oh my. For the one we were planning on doing this summer, if it actually happened, man, I had people from some other towns that were trying to get into it. You had some people from other towns. Like we had a Cape Ann League mesh up of teams that were gonna be playing. That'd be so sick, dude. Like, oh man.
All the old heads.
Oh yeah.
Every kid like graduated. They're all a little like heavy now. They come back and play 3v3.
It's good practice for high schoolers currently, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It
is, bro.
Yeah.
Like get those freshmen in, those 8th graders. Like I don't care if they get smacked, but like they'll play. They'll get some.
They should definitely sign. Yeah, bro. That's an experience that you probably usually wouldn't get. Like just playing like older people. Like if like they end up playing like Jake Long and Jake Long just like puts his shoulder in their face or something like that. If you just like Zach just like wants to dunk over them and stuff, but it would just it's funny exposure for them if they're able to get it.
I hope they want to do it though too, because I feel like a lot of kids these days don't want to or are too scared. Like I feel like they should jump on that opportunity because it'll get them better in it. It will be a great time. Like
yeah, and I mean the entry is not even that bad. Like what were $20 per team?
I mean I don't know what we're gonna do for the cash prize one, because they still have to figure out all like how much money,
the numbers, to make sure it makes sense.
Like to make sure we like get enough money so we can actually like give them the $500. But I mean like that's what you're saying for the I think for the George Norris one, or maybe a little higher per team, like maybe like $10 a player, $5 a player, something like that.
Oh yeah, that's $10 a player. That makes sense. But I mean even that, like $10 a player for like guaranteed like.
Yeah, guaranteed 3 games, and you get tournament if you get out of your tournament. Like that's a bargain. That's a deal, I think.
And you get a T-shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool.
Yeah, I mean it's a great bro. It's just There's still a lot of people. I mean, still some people have asked about it, and then it's like, yes, like it's still happening. And I think that the Beast of the East one is gonna be exciting because that's gonna be like, it should be a higher entry fee, and that's gonna be like more talented players I can see trying to get into it. If you promote it the right way, you'll see some. Hopefully, you'll have some good kids enter it.
Behavioral kids, you know,
yeah,
that'd be crazy.
Get some St. Mary's kids there.
I think like for the George Norris one, like I think that's gonna be like just as big because the amount of people that like care and stuff like that, and like the entire community and like maybe people even outside the community will come together and stuff. And like I think that would be crazy, but I'm not sure like how competitive it would be because like the $500 is not on the line.
Yeah, I totally
agree.
I
feel like if we had that $500 on the line, like people might be throwing some bows. Like
people, people are gonna get frisky. You're gonna have some refs in there.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we're not playing for that one because like that would be scummy if we like.
Yeah.
If we like we probably wouldn't win, but like if we did win, that like people would probably point fingers and stuff. But we're gonna have to like walk around and make sure like no one's throwing some bows or like hitting someone in the legs when they're going up for a layup.
Oh jeez, dude, that'd be scummy.
Like a fight breaks out.
Seriously though, $500 on the line. You never know what people could do. Especially if they're kids from other towns, like how are you gonna like reel them in?
Imagine like 3 Hamilton kids and then 3 Ipswich kids that had some blood.
There's cops.
Who is that kid? Who is that kid? He played for Hamilton football too. Hit everyone. What was his name?
Cam something. Cam Peach.
Yeah, dude. I feel like that kid and someone from Ipswich would definitely get into this
dude,
crap.
if him and Ben were playing, Ben and Sod, if it was Ben and Sod on a team versus Cam Peach, there's hands being thrown, 100%.
Do you think Ben would go small ball, Billy Whalen, and what's the kid's name?
Gus. That was their team, bro. I mean, that's a talented team. That's gonna
small
work.
Ball though. That's small ball.
There's no way, bro. Ben's gonna want the ball from them. They're gonna be like, Yen, what the fuck are you doing? Like, because Billy's nasty, Gus is nasty. Ben can get hot, but like, it's just like those two play basketball.
They're not all of them are good, but like, doesn't like Billy plays D3, and then what's Gus doing? I don't even know.
I think Gus plays baseball somewhere.
I don't know, but. I feel like, dude, if I had like a kid in that tournament that was like on our team, like we have a kid who's like 6'5", 6'6", bro. Just put him in the post against those kids. He's a little wider too, bro. He would,
You guys should see Key. Key's getting big. I don't know if you guys seen the Keys, bro. He's dude.
We played 2v2 against him, and he destroyed me in the post. He was like, get the hell out.
Every day working out, he's looking real big.
He's big, yeah. He's a big kid now. He's grown into it. I mean, he's still got no hands though. Key, what you say? Like, what do you to say to that? What do you to say, Jay? He's gonna be watching this. He asked me like when I'm doing another one.
Jay.
He's like, yeah, okay, Jay. Oh man,
dude, Will V hit me up a few weeks ago and was like, "Yo, when we getting down, bro? When we booling?" and then I rolled up next to Gilly, in that little square. And Ipswich, and he's like, "What's up, Jay?" He's like, roll the window down. What's up, Jay? When we hanging out, bud?
Oh god, dude, those kids are goofs. I love them.
It's so fun to hang out with them.
Oh my gosh, that was all right. Hold up, we gotta go into this. All right, who is a player that has been training in FM basketball that you're most excited to see and why? Each one of you try to pick a different person and give an explanation as to why, so we're not just all stacking one person.
For me, it's probably Will Wirtz. Just because he's so young, he's so big. Jason, I know he probably stole yours, but
no, I had someone else in mind, but you're good.
But yeah, like he's just like so big for his age. Hopefully that doesn't like become a disadvantage in the long run. But he just has a great work ethic. Just like helping him train through the summer. He just like he gets frustrated if he misses one shot. He just wants to get better. It's like
he cares so much.
Yeah.
Jason?
I think that, like, 2 of the kids... I mean, honestly, I want to see everyone succeed, but I think that Luke, like, with what he... Like, that kid, I've never seen someone, like, work as hard as that kid has, and, like, he started playing basketball, I think, 3 years ago, like, actually playing basketball, and he's a varsity level player, so like that's like crazy they can already be like that. And I think it'll be so exciting to like see that kid like actually play, because I know Jimmy Ray did a lot with him before, and he really got him starting like going the fundamentals. And then once we got him, like we just started like trying to make him more of like an offensive threat and stuff like that. And like he has become a way better shooter. He like actually can handle the ball. No offense to him, like before, bro, he could not dribble.
Bro, he's wet. I played pickup 2-on-2. That Harrison kid from Hamilton, Luke and Ray, bro. Luke was splashing. And the thing too is that it's funny that you said that about Jimmy, because he was telling me that he's been training with them recently, those three.
Yeah.
But I remember Jimmy called me when the Hamilton tryouts were like in, like the teams were made up, and Luke was on JV as a junior. And Jimmy was mind blown because he was just so pissed off, because like Luke was like probably like one of the best shooters at the tryout, and he was just pissed that he didn't get on the team. But I hope he's officially on the team, right? He's a senior. He should be on the team, right?
I mean,
all senior stuff away too.
Hamilton, we'll see. But I mean, he said he's got tryouts December 14th, so I'm looking forward to like hearing what he says. But yeah, I think he'll be on the team.
Luke's gonna kill that shit, dude.
About high school basketball is like, it's not like college and like NBA. They don't look for a sharpshooter, even if you are one. Like they just try to look for all around players. Like
if he could just hit like shots in game, like just off the flow, like sliding, or just like coming through a screen or something like that, or just spot up, like that's all he has to do. He's got to do that, and he's got to be a role player in offense and defense, and then he'll be good. Mm-hmm. We had I had Harrison. He joined one of the workouts over Thanksgiving break, and he could shoot too.
Yeah,
he's not bad. Him and Will were kind of going at it a little bit when we did like a one-on-one thing, and like he's pretty good. I didn't really remember him when we were playing, but he's really developed.
Yeah.
So one player I'm really excited about. One is Sumner Groves. I don't know if he's playing, so I'm not going to talk about him, but the other one's Max Chesley. And the thing with him is he's very skilled, but he doesn't believe in himself, honestly. Like even if he hits a shot, he'll say like it was lucky. Like he just doesn't have like the mindset of like I'm good enough. And I think that's the one thing he has to change, because he has the skill. He just needs to maybe work out a little bit, and then he's got the basketball skill down, though. He just needs to get out of his own head.
Yeah, self-confidence is huge. Like,
I mean, that's what I try to like tell kids. Like, I mean, I was not the most confident kid. Like, I probably would get mad at myself like the most on the court. But we try to like tell these kids like don't get frustrated, and like just keep going and stuff. And like I know I had a lot of problems like Paul, like Darren, you kind of saw this year. Like Paul can be a really good player, but the problem is he just like doesn't even have like the confidence to like do what he can do. Like you see this kid like like he'll take the ball, and he'll in the workouts he'll have a nice move, and he'll drive right through Darren's like pads and stuff like that, and like but then when we play pickup against him, he won't do it. And he'll even like come and block me when I drive. But like if he just starts picking up that offensive game more and has a little bit more confidence in himself, he's gonna be like another threat for Ipswich. And that brings up like Charlie Henderson too, like both of them. I'll be excited to see both of them play next year, because they didn't really have a big role last year. Charlie got hurt, I think like missed like literally 16, 15 games, something like that. It was crazy. But he'll be a threat next year too, and I don't think anyone will see it coming.
Oh yeah, he's looking real good with his size though. He's real big.
Yeah, he got really big. He got really big.
Yeah. Jeez, what was I about to talk about? Oh, one thing that Luke struggled with that I know I talked about with Jimmy before. That's something. How would you guys deal with this? So Luke, obviously not playing basketball that much. I mean, how would you approach this situation? Because he had one clear problem that he knows about and that Jimmy knows about, and he's noted, is his struggle with just understanding in-game tendencies, like reading people. Like one of those things that kind of just comes with experience when you're playing 3-on-2, 2-on-1, like just being able to like know that Ben's going to do the ball fake middle and just swerve the ball over here and just do a left-hand layup. Like something like, you know what Ben's going to do every single time in a 3-on-2, 2-on-1. Like you can read that stuff, but Luke doesn't have that in-game experience necessarily, or just not enough of it to like make those reads. How would you train someone or try to teach them those in-game tendencies with a lack of that experience?
I mean, what we did this last summer was we would have workouts like 2 times a week, and we would work out. And then at the end of the week, I would try to get people to come play like full court pickup. And he was another kid I was always like, can you ask people to come play full court pickup? Can you ask people to play pickup? Can you ask people to play pickup? And that's when I made like this group chat of just, because I could like just text you guys individually, but I made like a whole group chat of just the high school kids, like even kids that we weren't doing workouts with, and they would all come, Jimmy would come, and we just play pickup. And I think that really helped him. But I think definitely because Ipswich is so small and like no one actually comes and plays pickup. Like Jack, you got so frustrated over the summer sometimes when like people would just stop playing and stuff.
Oh, yeah, well, bro, I'm coming out of it. I'm wasting my damn time for a kid that's playing high school basketball that's not getting back on fucking defense. I'm serious, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm chilling down here playing COD, vibing out, might go to the beach. I get calls from Jason, play pickup. I love playing pickup. I go to play. I got kids on my team not even running back on defense, and they want to be on varsity. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Huh?
Literally, bro. Literally. So I think that was like the best experience for him. And then a lot of times, like what we would do if it was me and him, like we would play 1-on-1, and that was like good for him to kind of get some exposure. And then we'd also do like, he would like drive, jump stop, kick it, and then he would like cut through, and I would pass it to him. We'd be like open for a 3. You know what I mean? So like in-game stuff too would also like really help him out. And like I think that it's just because Ipswich and Hamilton, no one plays pickup. It's just not a lot of like, it's not like a thing. Like you go down to Lynn or Haverhill or something like that, everyone's playing pickup and like it's nonstop. And I think that it just sucks that we don't have that. So he's kind of like players like him and just players in general are missing out on that.
That'd be so sick to travel. We should do that this summer. Like travel to some other towns and like show up at the corner and be like, yo, I got Knicks. Like with us, like as a crew.
We're trying to make that, dude.
I'm down.
We're trying to like we talked about an outdoor tournament in like, what do we say, like Waltham or something like that, somewhere in that area, and just like play pickup and like just like promote it, and hopefully like people show up.
Yeah.
And just play like outdoor like pickup and like 3v3 tournament.
For sure. That's definitely something that's sick that you noted earlier, is that just getting connections through other towns, because there's definitely a lack of a pickup community in Ipswich, bro. But it kind of used to be popping though, and I'll eventually have Ben Parisian on here. But I remember early days of the Y, like I know Jason, you'd be there. I remember Gary would come to pick you up and stuff. You peak some of the pickup games that we had going, but we'd be there the weekend mornings, like Saturday morning, Sunday morning, from like 10 to like 1 or like even earlier, bro. We'd be there balling. Dougie was there. Dougie! Yeah, my man.
Dougie was like an AAU coach from like the inner city.
Oh, I remember like we went to like play a summer league game and we're like, this is Dougie here. What are you doing? He's like, I'm a coach for the other team.
Yeah, dude, Dougie's here. And then we like saw him the next day and he's like, yeah, what do you mean, man? I'm like, coach, yeah. It was so
man.
funny.
Dougie was hilarious,
Dougie
bro.
Lethal.
He had that lethal step back, just
taped up shoes too, like.
Oh yeah,
dude, I love Dougie.
Dougie was the man, bro.
I haven't seen that guy in forever.
But that was a pickup time period. Our grade, it wasn't really the grade below us. It was our grade as the youngest. It was like Ben Parisian, Nick Canzano's grade, the grade above us. It was like Jake Long's grade. But like we would play pickup a decent amount, dude. I remember that was like good exposure back then, because it was like us were the youngest kids. Yeah, we were the youngest kids, and it was always fun playing those older kids and just kind of learning. But that's like something that it's tough with COVID, because I was playing pickup indoor at the Y, and like they're like, yeah, you can't play, like we can't allow this, like even though we all had our masks on. Like I get it, it's a really tough thing, especially we had snow on the ground. So like what would you suggest to people that are trying to get better right now, that are stuck indoors and like might not have access to the Y?
I mean, if someone else could take this one if they got something, but I think it's just sucks. I think that there's a lot of trainers out there, and there's a lot of people that are kind of just cheating the system because they have the opportunity to have these little gyms that no one knows about really, and they can do whatever they want and play pickup, and like it's really sucks for these like other kids that don't know about that. But I mean, I don't know.
You got some intel for us? Any locations, addresses?
I mean,
for these
yeah,
games?
I got a few locations, but
No, I'm playing.
I can't talk about it.
Gosh.
Can't say anything. But I think that like just keep. I think a true baller keeps just working on their game no matter what.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like, I mean, you can constantly work on your handle, I feel like, in any situation, kitchen, floor, whatever, like, whatever you have to do. But how do you keep your shot, though? Not being able to, like, shoot indoors and, like, just, like, shoot outdoors. I mean, I guess you can do it with the snow.
Yeah.
But, like, how do you keep a shot?
I mean, even if you're not able to keep your shot, you can work on other things like rotation on the ball. Like if you have like a weighted ball, you can just go like that all the time, help your rotation. But it's tough when you don't actually have a hoop, like, or you can't play inside or anything like that. Like you can't really work on your shot.
I mean, like as you were saying, like the rotation, you could literally sit in a chair and like just shoot it like that straight up, or you could do like a jab and then shoot up. And like honestly, like it sounds like really weird, but through my experience, even ball handling a bunch is able to help with your shooting because you just get such a handle on the ball. Like I remember I didn't play a lot of basketball at UNH, but then over quarantine I was like I got to get back into it. Like I want to get back into it. And I would just sit in my basement and I would just dribble a ton. And like I could like feel the ball getting like smaller. Because you just like it's not obviously not gonna smell, but like it just feels like it is, and the ball's becoming like more relaxed in your hands. And I definitely feel like that helps with shooting because you just come so much so comfortable in your hands.
Definitely. All right, let's move into NBA talks. So let's. I don't even know what to say. I mean, we could talk. Jason wanted to talk about who's the best player of all time.
Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT?
LeBron James.
That's two. That's the top two of us.
I don't know. I'm saying Jordan.
Man, this guy's a Kobe fan over here. This kid's a Kobe fan for life, and he's picking Jordan. Yikes.
I'm gonna say what I say every single time this argument happens. I don't think it can really be tested.
Yeah.
Errors, everything's different. Like I think you just gotta respect greatness. You gotta respect Kobe, MJ, LeBron. Like you gotta respect them all, and you just have to realize that they're all the best at what they do. I feel like
the real GOAT is Kareem.
Who do you choose?
Kareem.
If you had to, life is on.
I never choose anyone. It's just you can never tell with the different eras. You play them.
Being a Bulls fan like you are, you wouldn't choose MJ?
Huh? Oh, I love
You
MJ.
didn't-
No, yeah, I love MJ so much. But like, I can never have that argument because they played against so many different people, such a different time. Played the gameplay even it's different. You shoot more threes. Like everything's just different about the game nowadays. That you can't really. I can't really have that argument.
I bet I gotta hear one answer. You'll better have the same exact answer. You have to agree that the game is at a level that it's never been at before. That is, you can't.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but that's
Bro,
so
but that's
hard.
another measurement to take into account, man.
But
It's never.
you can't blame Bill Russell for being born in the era where there was like 12 teams.
That's true. That's true. But
he did the best he could do in one like how many like.
oh,
13
I'm not
teams or
like
something,
Bill Russell's a goat, dude. I love Bill. Barely
Everyone
someone.
talks about Will Chamberlain was one of the best athletes that's ever been in the NBA, and people
That's
talk down
right.
on him because he played against like small guys.
Yeah,
But,
I'm
like-
pretty sure he had this insane athletic ability at like 7'3" or 7'2".
Vertical was ridiculous. He's just massive. Like he's yoked. Like
Bro, you see some clips, the ball is at like the top of the backboard. He does
Yeah.
like a floater or something. Like it's just like what
like,
the
you
not
think,
like a
you
floater.
think
Like
the
a,
era matters for who can block that?
huh?
I said, do people really think the era matters for who can block that?
Oh,
No
I
one
know,
blocks
definitely.
it.
He's a freak of nature too, but I'm just like, I don't know. Who's the best? I don't know how to say. Who's the best big man of all time? Like this is like an interesting conversation.
Gotta be Kareem. I mean, you could say like Bill Russell if you're talking about like rings. You can say Will if you're talking about like individual season stats. But like Kareem he's still like the all-time leading scorer. He's got the most rebounds. He's up there in blocks. He's got like, I think 5 rings.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of MVPs. He's been to like a ton of All-Stars, and he's got the longevity. You know what I mean? I think he's like
When
in there
stats
for
are
like the
that
GOAT
high,
talk.
it-
What?
Like, it's true. Like when Jason's right. Like when stats are that high, like they don't lie. Like that can't be like fake. That's not like this happened because of it. Like no,
Oh, I
it's just
love Kareem's great.
ridiculous.
He
All
played.
right.
He played like a tough era too. You know what I mean? Like,
Quiz, bro. What's his
Kareem's got
real
it.
name?
I don't even know
You
honestly.
guys don't know his real name?
bro, I like literally know. This is my dad's gonna kill me because Lou Alcindor.
My man. My man.
All right,
I
yeah,
forget-
I knew
he
it,
went
I
to
knew it.
UCLA. He went to
Yeah.
UCLA. Oh man.
Bro, I'd be like at a party and a girl would be like, "Can you play UCLA?"
Such a good song. It's a yam. That's 2018 shit. All right. Here's the thing, like that. I mean, it depends on how you view this question. To be honest, in my opinion, if I had to pick a center in their prime that I would put on my team for that year to win me a ring, dude, I'm Shaq. Shaq. I mean, dude,
I
bro,
was
homie,
thinking about
Shaq
it.
is the best center in 2K.
Are you
Hands
talking about
down.
like? Are you talking about like 2000, 2001?
2K.
I'm talking like MVP Shaq, early Shaq and Kobe day. Like Shaq's unstoppable. He is bodying people. He's breaking backboards. There's no one covering Shaq. There's no one. The guy is 320 pounds that moves like it. I mean, think about it. 320 pounds moving the way that he does is unheard of. It really
crazy.
is. And the fact that he's able to hold that weight too. I mean, you see half the people like Dwight Howard's the only other guy that I've seen like the past couple of years that can kind of have the same athletic ability at that height that's able to do stuff. Like Marc Gasol, the guy's a brick. Like he just sits still. He's a good passer, but like
That dude's shot is
it's
so
lit.
like weird.
All right, well, on the topic of Marc Gasol, he's one of the off-season moves. What team do you think made the best off-season moves, and what do you think was one of the best, like the biggest mishits for like some teams? Like they just got the wrong people. They should have gotten someone else.
I think the Lakers did the best, like by far. Like, how can you have a championship team like that and then add those like bench players and another starter? Like that's crazy what they did. And then I think the biggest miss was the Celtics. Dude,
100%.
Tristan Thompson, come on. That's the best we could do.
I think one of the worst trades of all time is Wizards.
Why?
Oh, really?
I think that's like
Wall and Russ.
I think it's a ridiculously bad play. I think Wall's better than Russ in my opinion, and to add on to that, they also got the first round pick. I think the pick should have been switched if that trade's gonna happen. Like I think no doubt John Wall is better than Russell Westbrook.
I think the reason why they gave
Health, though.
yeah
The
they
health.
did that just there's so much uncertainty around John Wall because he hasn't played a game in 2 years, and even when he was playing, it's not like they were like that nasty. And yeah, Bradley.
Team. He brings his own stats, in my opinion. Like he doesn't bring a lot to a team.
Russell Westbrook.
Bradley Beal's probably
Yeah.
so mad when he saw her.
It is a business play though. They understand. The Wizards understand this. They're not winning a championship regardless if it's John Wall or Russell Westbrook. Who can make me more money? No one gives up about John Wall. To be honest, half the people in the world forgot about John Wall in the last 2 years. He's like Damian has rose up into his chair and is like he's like the dominant like point guard. People kind of like Steph Curry hasn't even been like Steph Curry is going to be nasty this year.
Oh, yeah.
Klay Thompson.
We're forgetting about Curry.
Well, Clay's hurt.
I feel bad about that's I mean like the Warriors were a serious contender again this year if they were like I mean we're all just
Clay was healthy.
yeah
I
that's
think they can still make a good playoff run, but they're not gonna win.
there's some crazy stats about
They still have
Steph.
I'm excited to see Wiseman on the Warriors.
Yeah, that should be crazy.
that's such a good pick by them.
What do you think? So I said something after the Celtics lost against the Miami Heat in Game 7, talking about what I thought they had to do in the offseason, like free agent wise and that stuff. What do you guys think that the Celtics needed the most that we lacked in the playoffs in order to get to the finals?
A true big man, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think that the one thing that they actually need to fix was their end of game offense. I think like watching them at the end of games when they were down by like literally 5 or 3 with like a minute left, they would just like come down and huck up 3 or like take a bad layup and like not even move the ball.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna think that, like, thinking back to that. I'm watching these games on the stretch, and it seems like they're just coming down. And it's just like, here, like, I'm gonna give you the ball, you make a play. Like nothing else is happening. That was literally it.
Jason Tatum was getting too many lessons from Kobe, bro.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. You can't do Kobe shit. You can't be hitting those shots all the time.
He's not Kobe.
Yeah.
He's not Kobe.
He is nasty though. The future of the Celtics is bright, but I do think we got to get a big guy. We have to.
If we got Drummond, it would have been a championship.
Tristan Thompson's still not bad. The question is, I haven't seen him play Bam Adebayo. That's the only guy that I was scared about in the East, big man wise, like in the playoffs. I guess. I still don't see. Do you think Milwaukee will actually make it to the finals? Do you guys ever think they will, or do you think Giannis will have to leave, or like they have to rebuild again?
I think he's leaving no matter what.
Won't win. Like I think we'll get one in there. Like
I
one
think he's
championship. Sorry.
I think he's gonna leave. No, that's my bad. I think he's gonna leave.
Yeah.
Next year, bro. Imagine him on the Mavs. I saw this the other day.
With
Him on the
Luka
Mavs.
and KP,
Oh my god,
it's over.
Dirty.
Luka, it's over.
Dirty.
That is
Luka's the
nasty.
next GOAT. That's a fact. Luka
yeah.
will be the next GOAT.
He's got such a unique story too, and that's another part about experience.
I put my hands down
Huh?
because the way he plays.
Homie, you are lagging up the butt.
The way Luka plays isn't gonna slow down at all
Oh.
because it's not. It's not. I'm lagging like crazy. I feel like
Dude, I just like, what is going on in Raleigh right now?
Yeah, Raleigh, dude. Freaking Trayton, bro.
Freaking great, bro. Yo, Trey in locker rooms might be the worst smelling locker rooms, hands down. That's just a
Bro, I
fact.
feel like-
Kentucky.
Pentucket's pretty bad too. Isaiah's MIA. He's gone. Bye.
I'm not trying to be like rude to Trayton, but I definitely feel like every year they got like a girl that's like 16 and pregnant. Like,
Yo.
like not trying to be mean to them, but I definitely feel like there's always one. Like, dude, like that kid, that plays like football or whatever, and like everyone's like, yeah, dude, he's got a kid. Like, he's like 3.
Yo. Oh,
He was a senior
man.
quarterback. His kid was turning 7 or something like that.
Oh my gosh. That is brutal. All right. We're gonna move into this. Who is the top 5? We're gonna go top 5 at each position right now, currently in the
Each
NBA.
position?
Each
Bro, that's
position.
a lot of players.
That's a lot of players.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go into like point guards. We'll go in point guards. Go.
Okay. Damn. I mean, like, are we talking about like true point guards? Are we talking about someone that actually like just puts
In
themselves
2K,
down as a
their
point guard?
the thing next to their name is a PG.
But it's got the shooting guard a lot of times, and it goes up if you switch it to.
Yeah, we all know
Luke.
Luka's a real point
We all know
guard.
We all know
Luka's
the
a point
cheat
guard.
codes.
Luka's a point guard. They list
No,
him as
I don't think so. Ben Simmons is a point guard. Chris Paul, that's a point guard.
Luka's a
Curry-
point guard. What, bro? He has the ball in his hand the whole time.
Curry's a shooting guard. Curry and Luka are shooting guards.
What?
Yeah, Curry's a shooting guard, bro. He shoots.
I
That's all
don't.
he
I
does.
think
He
everyone in the
shoots.
Golden State Warriors is like a ball handler or like a passer
Yeah,
or like
dude.
kind of plays the
They
point
move the
guard.
ball so well.
So who is it? Top 5. Top 5. What?
I don't know.
You want me to go?
We can do it together. We can like put it together.
Yeah,
if
let's
we
do
want.
this together.
All right.
Yeah,
Who's
that's a
number
lot of
1?
players.
Who's the best point guard right now in the league? Unstoppable. Are we putting Luka in at the point guard position or shooting guard?
I'm saying no matter what, my Slovenian guy Goran Dragic. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Dragic was the
He's
key to
dirty,
the
though.
Heat, 100%. People don't. I don't care what they say. Goran was nasty. As soon as he went out,
Yeah.
bye.
I do Luka though, honestly.
Best
Ben
point guard right
Simmons
now in the
honestly
league.
is up there. Ben Simmons, Chris Paul.
Bro, you gotta put Dame in. Dame is
yeah.
nasty.
Dame, yeah,
Dame
Dame
is-
Lillard.
But who else though? I mean, like Steph. I honestly.
I gotta get like
I
I
don't
gotta
even-
get plays up.
All right, so hold on. Who do we got so far? Who's our number 1? Luka. It's got to be like Luka, Steph, Dame, Luka, Dame, Steph, something like that.
I feel like it's kind of interchangeable.
Yeah, so that's our 3 so far. I'm not even sure. Do we want to put Kyrie in the top 5? Like,
Yeah,
Is he
can't-
5 though?
the-
He's got
the guy's
That's
handles is
27.
insane.
He's got to be, bro. But he is such a toxic person. You don't even.
Okay,
want
well, who's better?
Are we talking just about play style or like locker room too? Like,
all right, you're a GM and you're kind of listing your top 5 choices for point guards.
oh, I don't want Kyrie. I want chemistry. I don't want Kyrie on my team.
Yeah. I want
That's
like
just
a
how I-
nice guard. Like I would take a guy like Kemba or Chris Paul, honestly. Like I think a true guard like them. And then you put like a deadly shooter or scorer on the shooting guard position.
I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anyone.
I mean, you
D'Lo's
got-
nasty.
I mean, do you think that like Russell is a point guard? Because like if you put, I think like the last 2 spots, it's really Kemba, Kyrie, Trae Young, and Russell. Like those are the people competing.
Trae
'cause
Young's
we
the best
got
I forgot about. Yeah.
we got, yeah. I mean, I think that's fair. There's, I feel like guards is so top heavy.
Yeah. You're right.
There's like
bro.
a
I mean,
solid 8 to 10, and then it just drops after that. Because like who's next? Like Ricky Rubio. Like that dude gets
You
traded
got
like every
Kyle
5
Lowry.
days.
Lowry's-
Kyle Lowry is not even that good.
He's a
I think he's
baller.
overrated.
He's,
Bro, he's like
yeah,
fat.
Fred Van Vliet's nasty. I like Fred
I
Van
really
Vliet.
think a better guard. Yeah,
100%. All right, let's go to shooting guards. Who's the best shooting guard?
bro. If someone says James Harden, I'm gonna be mad. That dude is like
He's
the
a.
way. I don't know. I can't.
I don't like his play style at all, but you can't even, bro. He is the best ISO player to ever play. It's statistically proven. You can
Yeah.
see it night after night. That man is he's a walking bucket, bro. He absolutely breaks the rule book, bro. He hooks arms while he drives in. He flops. He gets to the
But
line.
he's never gonna. He's never
Gets
gonna.
calls too.
Do you think if he goes to Brooklyn, do you think they're winning the title? Those 3?
Nah, dude. They'll be cursed. They'll be cursed. If those 3 go to Brooklyn, they'll be cursed.
There's
I don't
gotta
care
be
what
some
you
bad
say.
They
vibes
don't,
going on.
want the ball in their hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Well, KD, I don't think needs it in his hands, but I do think Harden and Kyrie are like ball dominant players.
Harden doesn't make plays off the ball.
You're right. If he can, I was saying, if he can develop like a Klay Thompson, like catch and shoot, like he would be nasty. Like he has the shot down. If he can just develop a catch and shoot.
If the Nets got someone like Klay Thompson, that would be 10 times better for them.
Yeah.
Because he at least understands that like his role. He's like, all right, I'm not gonna be the guy with the ball 24/7, and I'm not gonna score like every single bucket.
Yeah. All right, shooting guards. Let's go into it. What do we got? Klay Thompson's. I'm putting him in my top 5. Klay Thompson.
I mean, I'm saying Steph's a shooting guard too, bro. Like, I'm
No,
putting
he's already
Steph
on
in
our
there.
point guard though. You can't change it up.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
we can't double include. We
We
got D Book. We got James Harden.
Devin Booker proved
That
himself.
might be book in there.
Yeah.
What
He
is,
proved himself.
is he 2? Who's
No.
Bro,
Nah.
who's number 1 though? I mean, Devin Booker's nasty. I'm just saying he is nasty. Devin Booker is a walking bucket. I can't even think of other shooting guards. Who do we got? Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Chris Middleton. C.J. McCollum. DeMar DeRozan. Fred Van Vliet.
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson, my man.
The
He's a
New
baller.
Hampshire boy.
Huh?
In my opinion, he's way too young to be in our top 5.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
his-
Yeah, you can't have like
I was trolling
recent
with that a little
biases.
bit, but he's not
Yeah.
bad.
I'd say honestly Bradley Beal's up there. He is so.
Oh yeah, I
underrated.
forgot about Bradley Beal.
Yeah, everyone looks over him. He's so underrated.
How are
Buddy
we?
Hield's
I don't even know how to
underrated,
like. Buddy Hield's a bucket too. That's a whole different conversation, though, because there's definitely better. The best shooting guard, I'm not sure if it's really like based on their. It kind of is based on their shooting, but because Buddy Hield's a bucket. Buddy Hield, that guy's got a nice shot.
Inconsistent though.
He is. 2K, he's
What
so
about-
overrated.
Donovan
not
Mitchell. Is he shooting guy?
Yeah, I'd put Don. I'd put honestly like
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, yeah.
who
Wait,
say who we say was number 1?
I mean, bro, we got James Harden, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, C.J. McCollum, DeMar DeRozan,
Jamal Murray too.
Jamal. He's a point guard.
Yeah,
He's
Well,
a point
he's
guard. Who's the guy? Gary Harris is their shooting guard. Trust me, bro.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
doing the
true.
fan duel. Don't worry.
I've been doing a lot of those 2K rebuilds. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
Like,
see, you feel me?
bro, you know Kenny Beecham,
Who?
Kenny Beecham, KOT4Q or something like that on YouTube.
No.
He does like 2K rebuilds and like it's actually mad like fun to watch. It's the
Yeah.
only thing I watch on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, big fan, big Kenny Beecham fan.
Oh man. All right. So how are we ordering this though? Like, how do you guys want to order this?
Like Russell, like I don't know. There's too many of them. I think we could just throw in the 5. We can just throw in 5. We don't have to order them.
All right, so it's Harden, D-Book,
Harden, D-Book,
Donovan. Who else do you guys want?
Dante DiVincenzo.
Yo, DiVincenzo. Oh,
Bro,
man.
when he hit that 3 against in the championship with Villanova, he like stuck out his tongue and like mean mugging. It was so funny.
Oh, man.
I'd put Clay and Brad Beal.
Yeah,
I like that. That's a good top 5. That's a good top 5. All right, small forwards.
I think this is the hardest one.
Bron.
Because, like, there's so many. You got, LeBron, KD,
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
That's your top 3, right?
Yeah,
That's your
those
top
are-
3.
yeah.
If Kawhi doesn't prove himself this season, I don't know. I think he's gonna be considered overrated.
What, bro?
Bro, when they were saying after he won the chip, he's one of the best players to like ever play. He's, like,
Who
in
said
the
that? I
top
think
50.
Max Kellerman said that.
Yeah.
He was the best
He
player
said-
on the
he said
planet.
He doesn't know anything.
He said-
I
he
hate
said
all
he's
those
the
guys
most
on the sports.
clutch player ever. Bro, there's like,
All First Take is an entertainment show just to see Stephen
hate-
A. Becker.
bro, but Stephen A.
Stephen A.
Smith is
Max
Max
Kellerman. Oh my
He's like,
gosh.
bro, him and LeVar, when he was on with LeVar, that was probably like the most like hilarious thing I've ever seen. He's like, how could you say something so blasphemous?
Jordan, and you running your mouth talking about you gonna beat him one-on-one. Why would you say something so blasphemous?
and LeVar's like, everyone's talking about LeBron. Everyone's talking about Kobe. Everyone's talking about LeVar. He's like, ain't nobody talking about LeVar.
Why are you? Is this another marketing tool of
Check
yours?
this out.
What?
Everybody used to say who was the best, Michael Jordan or
Who did you
LeBron.
think was the best?
They
Who
said,
did you think
who's
was the best?
Kobe or LeBron?
Who did you think was the best?
Guess what the story is now?
Who did you-
Who's better, LeVar or Michael
Ain't
Jordan?
nobody think about no damn LeVar.
Yes, they
They
are.
thinking about
Look
you.
at you.
What?
Who we
Ain't
talking
nobody
about?
think about no LeVar.
Me and
LeVar? Are you good? Lonzo, yes. Not LeVar.
Lonzo don't want to see me. I'm too big, too strong.
You want to talk about LeBron?
Like, I don't care, bro. Like, if you gotta put that video right into here, like, on this part of the video, like,
You
I
gotta
don't care.
link it to me, bro. I'll toss
That
it
is
in.
like the
One.
funniest video I've ever seen. Like LeVar Ball just says to him, he's like, yeah, MJ's good in the 5v5, but 1-on-1, he can't handle me.
Bro, he's a genius though. He is a genius.
Yeah.
He keeps people. He's built that big baller brand into something that it
He knows how to
should not
market.
be. It should not be like, and that's something that a lot of NBA players kind of lack is like their own personal business things. Like besides the top players, all the top players kind of got their own business ventures. But like Lonzo is not a top 50 player, and his family has created this brand that's pretty valuable.
Well,
Okay.
3 Ball brothers are in the league now. You see Jello signed, I think, with the Pistons.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I don't think he'll stay. I think he'll get cut.
Oh no, he's gonna float around.
Yeah,
or
for
even
sure.
the G League.
But he made his bro. I remember when we were freshmen in high school, we're watching LaMelo and his crazy games. Like he's like,
Chino Hills, bro.
yeah,
Oh
bro.
my
They're like
God.
they're
was like
freaking
92.
cherry
Like,
picking the ball to him, and
cherry
he's just
picks so hard.
splashing. But LeVar was like, all my boys are gonna be in the NBA and all that stuff. Like you'll see big baller brand, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he made it happen somehow.
He did, but no one likes Big Baller Brand.
He took
lost
a
on that.
LaMelo took a route, or they went on a different route, which I think more people should do. That Luka was a part of too, but not by choice. Was playing in the European League, playing overseas rather than college.
Yeah,
because
I
you
think
face
if you
that
don't want to
experience.
play in college, don't play in college. Like, develop the G League. Like, that's all we need to do. Like, you look at, like, MLB, like, when they were the biggest, like, American sport, there was, like, so many minor league teams. There was, like, damn, like, how many, I mean, you probably know, it's like, how many minor league divisions
Isn't
are
there
there?
usually 3?
It's AAA, AA, single A short season, and then I think there's one more. But still, there's so
It's,
many.
like, crazy. Like, I think that's what the NBA needs to do. They need to start developing and, like, honestly, like, the way, like, European soccer is, like, the way they have, like, a season and then the bottom 3 teams go down to like the lower leagues. I think they need to have like lower divisions of basketball like that. Obviously not make it to the NBA all the way, but like that'd be so entertaining to like watch like lower league basketball in like America. Like
Also-
imagine if we had like a team like outside of Boston, like Everett or something, or Chelsea.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like that'd be so cool to like, go to and watch.
totally.
Oh.
That's something that the NBA could definitely dive into that they have not, like you mentioned.
Like don't go to England or like
Oh, yeah.
Mexico City. Like,
They have plenty of stuff, random stuff going on overseas. Like they have
They
like
got,
these
like,
Turkish
chicken
leagues
fights
and
and-
stuff. People are freaking out at each other, like these like,
drinking
the
tea.
weird balls and stuff. But like, Yeah, if you keep it in America, if they get like develop like a semi-professional league or something like that, just a tier down from the D League or the G League now, that'd be a lot better. And plus, it would keep a lot more people into basketball. Because I feel like basketball is a really hard thing. Like if you don't make a team, like Fred VanVleet, like what he was undrafted and then like tried out. Like, can you try? What's the rules about trying out for an NBA team? Like, what is that?
You gotta get invited by like first like the G League team, and then like you can work your way up. Cause like is it like T-Ass or T-Jazz or something? I don't know, like that.
T-Jazz, yeah.
He got an email from like the Bucks to go try out.
Really?
I think it was like a publicity stunt by them.
Did like a halftime show there one time. I know that.
Yeah,
So
I don't know like if he actually went or whatever because like or they even had it happen, but like he got like the invitation and like to go. It was like an invitation to a tryout to get to the tryout.
Okay.
It was like so weird how they do it. I don't know, but then I think obviously like with the league, like if you're trying to make the team, there's not even a tryout. I think they just like make their roster.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So back to the small forwards. We got LeBron, KD, Kawhi. Who else we got? I mean, dude, I'm like Giannis is in there too.
Nah, he's a power forward.
You put him as a power forward?
Yeah, he's a power because he plays so much like. I want to say like he plays like high post flasher. Like he'll get the ball in like the high post or like just like pretty much on the 3-point and then like turn around and then go. Like if you look at all his plays, like you look at like LeBron, like he'll come down handling the ball or like catch on the wing and then go. I feel like Giannis like comes out, catches it, turns and goes.
No, you're right. That was their lineup was George Hill and then Wes Matthews and Chris Middleton, like interchangeable at that 2 and 3, and then he was 4, and my boy Lopez was 5. All right, so Giannis isn't in that category. Who else do we have? I mean, honestly, Jason Tatum's a power forward too. Like. Huh?
I don't know. I think you could put. I think Jason Tatum could run small forward. I think the only problem is just because there's no other there's no size with Celtics.
Yeah. I don't know if are we gonna put him in there though?
JT?
Yeah.
I mean, bro, if you think about it, Celtics go Kemba, Brown, Tatum, Tice, Thompson.
You'd put Tice at 4?
Or like
I'm having Tice's ass coming off the bench. There's no way that man's starting.
I don't know. I put Kemba, Smart, Brown, Tatum, and Thompson. I don't know. That's more of like I feel like kind of smaller, but like
Jimmy B. Jimmy B's
yeah,
gotta be.
I was saying that.
Oh, you saying? I couldn't hear you. You like fake.
I'd put Jimmy B at 5.
Jimmy B's a 5.
Yeah, still top 5.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's tough to like talk about a player that just was successful the season before.
He's been, bro. Jimmy B. He's been on
like,
that shit.
I mean, you like look at the people like on TV, listen to like when Kawhi won, everyone was going off about Kawhi being like the best player, and then when Jimmy won, everyone was saying that like he's a top 10 player. Bro, you look at like ESPN and like Bleacher Report, they put like top 50 players. Bradley Beal is like below Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Like I don't know if that's like what it is, but like it's crazy stuff like that.
That was definitely skewed for sure. Like that one doesn't make sense, but I mean Jimmy Butler's been on that stuff, dude. He's been like every time Chicago played Boston, like there's like memorable stuff with like Smart fouling him on a ticky-tacky foul at the end of the game.
True.
Jimmy Butler hits free
he just had to find his home. I think
because he's a special type of player that's finally found a group of people that buy into the same thing that he does, where it's like kind of like everyone does their part. Like no one cares about what they get for stats and stuff, as long as they win.
I think we got LeBron, Kawhi, KD, Jimmy, and Jason Tatum.
Okay. All right. Power forwards: Giannis, best one.
Giannis.
Blake.
KP.
Is Blake even up there still?
AD. There's 80 center.
80's a power forward. I mean, they consider he played a center role. But he's listed at a power forward.
If you move him to power forward on 2K, his rating goes up. So.
Yeah.
I know all the cheats, bro. Every center you move to power forward on 2K, their rating will go up at least like 3. It's crazy. Yeah, try it. Like literally, go on later, and you can move every single center to power. I mean, yeah, every single center to power forward, and their overall will go up.
Damn. All right.
Well, you gotta watch those videos, man.
I know. Let me get on that. So we have. Are we throwing AD in at power forward?
I think so.
I think we should. That's what he's listed out on like FanDuel and everything else. He's a power forward.
So we got Giannis, AD.
I don't think John Collins is in the top 5, but he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be something special.
He's pretty good at Atlanta, yeah.
I think he's got like the perfect pieces around him too for it.
Yeah, they have a good young team.
Siakam,
he's a power forward. Yeah, you're right. That's good.
Yeah, it's a Giannis, AD, Siakam.
Sabonis isn't bad.
Sabonis, yeah. Bro, I'm looking at Bleacher Report right now. They put Zion Williamson, the number 4 power forward in the league.
No way.
I don't think he's showing enough this year at all.
Bro, the league has got to relax with Zion Williamson.
Oh, I know.
The media just controls so much garbage, dude. Like, anyone that actually watches basketball will be like, that just doesn't even make sense. Like, Zion hasn't proved enough to be in the top 5.
The fact that, Morant didn't win, every single vote for the Rookie of the Year, it's ridiculous.
That was Zion?
Yeah, Zion got 1, but still, that's crazy.
Yeah. Who won it? Was it Zion?
Yeah.
No, Ja.
No, Ja got all the votes besides
Ja should have
one.
literally gotten every one. But I forget, that was a conversation that Zion might have gotten, and it was just like, what?
He was in second. Rui Hachimura,
Roy Hachimura was good too. He's not bad.
Way better. They actually, first off, they actually played.
Yeah.
And Zion went off for those 13 games he played or something like that. But you can't count 13 games for a Rookie of the Year vote.
Definitely not.
I don't know. Maybe he'll win Rookie of the Year next year because Ben Simmons, the whole Ben Simmons thing.
Who else?
Surprised if they make an exception for him. Honestly.
Yeah, they probably will.
Who else are we throwing at power forward?
Porzingis?
What about
I'd put KP was in there. I think it was Giannis, AD, KP, Sabonis. And then you said John Collins.
I don't think John Collins is.
I don't think top 5 yet.
Maybe Gallinari.
Gallinari's not bad.
That's a tough one. The power forward's such a tough position because I feel like there's so many people that don't play power forward.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They either creep their way into small forward by shooting outside and handling the ball more, or they're just a center. That you could be he's a power forward.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, oh god, dude, it's so tough. I can't even think of really any. I mean, Draymond Green, no, he's.
There's Paul Millsap.
Used to be.
Paul Millsap used to be he still wasn't that big of a role in Denver. Yeah. I don't know. We'll throw in John.
Fell off a little bit, I feel like.
We'll throw in John Collins.
Bam was originally listed as a power forward. Bam Adebayo was listed as a power forward, but I think everyone who watched the series clearly knows that he was playing center. But he was listed at power forward.
The best dunker in the league is a power forward. So
who's the guy in Miami?
No, Aaron Gordon, bro. That dude.
Oh, Aaron Gordon is nasty. I mean,
that dude that dunk shows.
Yeah, he got robbed twice. I've never seen something sadder in my life.
Was the Zach LaVine the first one?
Zach LaVine was the first one.
Zach LaVine just showed up and got it. He just showed up and won.
Bro, but the same thing. I mean, kind of the same story happened to Aaron Gordon twice. Zach LaVine and the other guy, whatever his Jones, what's his name? Junior guy.
Derek Jones Jr.
But Derek Jones Jr. just had hops. He didn't even do anything special.
Right.
He just got up there.
But the same thing with Zach LaVine. All those two guys did was put the ball through their legs and just do different dunks. Aaron Gordon is doing all this crazy. He's jumping over people, putting the ball underneath both legs and going boom, 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 through the legs. You know how hard that is? Jumping up, getting a ball on someone's head that's on top of. Why am I forgetting what it's called? The things that were popular in freshman year, you're on the ground, the hoverboards. Yeah, he's got the magic mascot on a hoverboard like this, balancing, holding the ball, and he jumps up, gets it under both legs, and then just dunks it. That is the hardest dunk I've ever seen in my life.
It was crazy.
That is the hardest. And
the one off the backboard last year.
That's hard too.
The side of the backboard.
Yep.
That was crazy.
Every dunk he's done is amazing, and he got robbed twice. That's probably one of the saddest things that I've seen in the dunk or any of those contests. That's pathetic that he lost.
But centers. What are we saying for centers? top 5 centers.
Definitely top 5.
Who?
Jokic.
Jokic, Drummond. I mean, he plays a pretty good like center minutes. Like he knows how to play like a center.
Mm,
He gets like he's like the leading rebounder every year.
that's true. Yeah, I put Drummond in there.
Drummond, Jokic.
Cat, you think? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Joel Embiid
probably.
too.
Joel Embiid. I mean, that's 4 right there.
I personally don't like Joel, but
Oh, not at all. I
Bro,
don't
have
like
you seen this dude like had a regular sized water bottle and like a Big Mac in his hand?
Joel?
It's crazy. His hands are huge, dude.
Oh,
They
yeah.
literally look
Baseball,
so
he
small.
can like touch his fingers together.
Yeah,
like,
dude. He's like holding a water bottle and like a Big Mac like this. It's so funny.
That's hilarious. Who else?
Taco
What
Fall
about
number
Rudy?
5.
Taco Fall.
Number 5. Taco Fall.
You think
number 5.
Taco will ever like
No.
land a starting
He's
job?
just there for the hype.
No, that dude.
Never in his career he's gonna land a starting job. He's just gonna
That's the
make
type
the
of dude
scowl
that
of the
like in
team.
college and high school would miss like 15 layups and be like after he made the last one and got fouled and he'd be like,
What?
You know what I mean? That dude that would like miss every single layup, but he's just that big kid, so he gets all the rebounds and he keeps missing layups, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
finally gets fouled and goes back to the foul. Like, dude, like I suck, bro. Like, he was that kid, definitely, like 100%.
Oh god.
What about
Izzy's gone, dude. Like Izzy's
Oh,
not.
Well, Izzy told me that he had to leave anyways, like, but I didn't know, like, he just like lied down and was just like, all right, bye.
That's like I feel like what Izzy would do.
What do you have, Dan? Who is that? Who's our 5th?
Rudy, maybe?
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, you got it. He's like 2-time defensive player of the year.
I
You
was
gotta-
really, I mean, that was the guy that I really want the Celtics to get. I mean, he's a free agent next year, I think.
Yeah.
Bro,
so
he
we
is
drop
like-
Trishan and then pick him up.
Well,
Miles Turner would have been a good option too.
Yeah, either of those guys. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah, we had a trade lined up, I think, to send Gordon to Indiana. And then
Yeah,
that-
Gordon Hayward's agent knows
Yeah.
what's up.
that's such a dude. Like those two guys have like a similar thing. Like they're both they're both like, you know, developed enough offensively to do basic center stuff, like hit a layup, catch a ball, dunk it. And they play defense at a high level too. They do. Like Rudy
Definitely.
better than Miles, but they both play defense at a high level. All right, that's it. I mean, what else do you guys want to talk about? Do you guys have any other
I
topics?
mean, I got one topic, but like I don't want to like
Let's hear it, bro. I mean, we've been
keep
rocking
people
and rolling.
watching for too long.
We've
But
been rocking
I
and
saw
rolling.
this. I saw this thing on like Spotify. It was a podcast about Tim Donahue, how he was gambling on games and how he was saying like other refs were gambling on games and like fixing NBA games and stuff like that. Like my question is like, do you think the NBA is like a little bit rigged for like TV deals and like stuff like that? I think like 100%.
I can ask my bank account about that after Game 5 of the finals. Fucking refs.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
feel like it is 100%. There's always something there.
What just happened,
What?
Jay? I think his roommate's in there. No. Just like... What just happened? What?
Confused.
I think his roommate just walked out of the shower or some shit.
that's like my sweet mate, bro. Like,
What happened?
A weird one?
Oh no.
comes out, he's like, like, did you guys like see it?
I didn't.
No, bro, I just saw you start dying. You like moved the camera over. I'm like, what is happening? Oh,
Oh
man.
my god, I feel so bad, but oh my god.
Why that shit makes me dead? It's just. Oh god.
Oh, you'll see it, but
Yeah,
what were
bro.
we saying? What
Bro,
were we
that's
talking about?
you gotta be. I mean, I think every sport to a certain extent has a little bit of, you know, tweaks here. I didn't listen to the. I listened to a little bit of the podcast that I think you're talking about. He was the guy that went to jail and then he's out now
Yeah.
and he kind of talked. Yeah, like I heard them talk about like they knew what to bet on because the league would be like, yo, we missed a couple of these last game. Make sure to call these this time, and you knew what team that was gonna favor, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I think that's definitely like, and I think that even though a lot of people probably don't believe this, but like in the playoffs and in the NBA Finals, they make like certain series go longer because of the TV deals.
That one game, bro. Like, it's COVID 2020. The Lakers are like obviously the best team in the league.
Yeah, they
And
should have swept. They should have
bro, right when those two, when Bam and Goran got out, it should have been a sweep.
Literally, it made no sense. Like I gotta respect Jimmy Butler for playing like that crazy, but no way that would have ever happened.
I mean, if you go back and watch the film, you can go compare the foul calls and stuff. It doesn't even merit, like, not even necessarily the foul calls, but I felt there was one game, or there was 2 games in the series where Jimmy Butler got 40-point triple doubles and they won. And each one of those games, it seemed as if every time Jimmy Butler drove in, he either hit a shot or he was fouled. Every single time. Every single time. And I'm watching the Lakers go down there. There's no one covering. There's no one that can cover Dwight, AD, JaVale. There's no one that can cover them. LeBron, to say the least, like when LeBron gets to the paint, who's there to cover him? These guys they have to foul. There's no way they're not. Bam's not in the game. And they got no foul calls, and I was getting pissed off. There's this an example. It was like Kobe and Shaq Lakers, I'm pretty sure, against like, maybe Shaq was on a team, but against like Dirk and the Mavs with Jason Kidd. And apparently it was like a primetime game, and like a bunch of people put money on the Lakers to win because that's like the safe bet.
Right.
And if you like watch the game, the ball is like super overinflated, where like every single time there's a shot, if it hits the back of the rim, it goes like flying. Hits the front of the rim, it goes flying. Like every like shot, it's crazy. Every single layup each team takes is like in and out. But the only thing was like if you switched a foul shot, like if you switched all your foul shots, like you win the game. And they called like more fouls towards like for the Mavs than to the Lakers, and the Mavs won. It was like a huge it was like a huge thing people talk about.
I bet, dude. Yeah. I mean, the NBA is probably like one of. I feel like the NBA is one of the easier ones to do it in. Like the NFL is kind of more like if there's a penalty call, it's like wow, like all this stuff just happened. Like penalty calls are way less often than foul calls.
Bro, did you see about the that Eagles game against the Seahawks?
No.
It was recently, 2 weeks ago. The Seahawks were favored -6.5. They were up by 10.
Oh
With
yeah.
a minute and 28 left, and like for some reason the Seahawks just like chucked it down the field, got a touchdown, and went for 2, and like did a horrible onside kick, and they covered the spread. It was like within like a minute and 28. Like it was crazy. Like this guy was like, I have never seen this. Like statistically speaking, like no one should be down by 10. Like go for 2. Like with this much time, it was so weird.
I mean, there was one that I know a couple people that were betting on the game were pissed off about. It was like the Browns one.
Eric was,
or like Chubb.
The Eagles one. Eric was mad.
No, I think you're thinking of the Eagles Seahawks.
Right, there is one with the Chubb. Is it Chubb?
Oh yeah. He had an open touchdown, and he just pulls out of the 1 yard line.
That's the funny. I think they were favored by like 5 or something, and they were like up 3. He had a wide open touchdown. He walked out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Literally crazy.
Yeah, and then they just like need the ball to end the game.
What's the difference? Why can't you walk in the end zone? Your team's already up 2 scores. It's like it's impossible. Even if they got an onside kick, if for some reason something completely goes wrong in the world, they return the kick for a touchdown. You're still up a score. There's no way you lose.
Literally. I don't know,
under
like
30 seconds.
I understand that he wanted to probably like waste time or something, but why go out of bounds?
Dude,
I'm telling you, there's something like, I mean, people probably been like saying this like for like sports bettors been probably saying this for like a while, but I bet you bet there's probably something.
There's something going on for sure. No doubt.
Like, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, sports is like great to watch. I love watching sports, but like think about any industry in the world, how much money like people are making, and how like look at the NCAA, like how much like teams cheat, like to get recruits and stuff like that. And like
what was that? Boston College
never gets always gets away with it.
Did you guys ever hear about the Boston College one or no? When
they were like the money playing with the mob and stuff like that. Yeah,
you guys. There's a lot of interesting stories about the mob being involved and stuff.
Bro, did you guys? I mean, I bet you guys didn't. This summer, did you guys like this over quarantine? Did you hear about Zion It's like parents admitting to taking money from Duke,
Yeah.
Adidas, and Nike.
I
Really?
did see that.
Yeah, right. No one saw it. Like they never talked about it. Like him and his parents were literally like,
on him in a bad light. Like, God
yeah,
forbid.
it was like on a small article. But then UMass girls tennis. So you can get money for like having an apartment outside of campus, like the school pays for it, the NCAA pays for it, whatever. Overgave them $200 for a landline. Like overgave them like rent money and stuff like that. And like they reported it, and the NCAA took away their 3-year like wins in their A10 championship.
That's so stupid.
Like I'm not even kidding. Like, you can look it up. It's like you can look it up. This is all like fact. It's crazy.
That whole world.
But they
so
won't
corrupt.
do anything about Duke and stuff like that.
It's so
all.
corrupt,
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh,
It's really corrupt.
That's why you
like,
gotta stick
2
with
summers
FM
ago-
basketball. Do your own thing. Stick in your own
Exactly.
lane. Fuck the NBA. And I'm serious though. Like big major businesses, those are all
Yeah,
cut. Like
it's
they're
tough. It's cutthroat.
Yeah, it is. It seriously is.
Like I believe if you want to work for like a big college, a big university like Duke basketball, Kansas basketball, or anything from like honestly like Eastern Carolina University and up, like those type of schools, you're gonna have to cheat to like when you recruit.
oh,
Like I think like it's like just known. Like you go in there and they're like expect you to like give money to players and like give them stuff and like
Yeah.
I honestly think it is, but it's tough, man. Like two summers ago, like I think it was LSU, Arizona, Kansas, and Duke all went to the NCAA like headquarters and had this massive trial. And I don't like you can like factor. I don't really know, but Duke and Kansas and LSU and Arizona were all like said that they like the NCAA was saying that they had recruiting violations. Duke and Kansas, I don't think they got in trouble. Maybe like a little fine. Probably got nothing. LSU lost all of their games, and the LSU and Arizona head coach both got fired. Like had to be fired, and they lost recruits.
Arizona head coach? I thought he's been coaching there for a while.
No, he got fired 2 years ago
Oh, I never knew that.
for the
Is this
Aiton.
with Aiton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the LSU coach also got in trouble too, like the same year, and they both had to get fired, and they couldn't make the NCAA tournament. And it was like they lost recruiting stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. But Duke and Kansas went to the same thing. Nothing happened to them. It's a little weird.
Listen,
A little weird. Like,
yeah.
why is it only 50%? You send them there, bro. Like, that's like saying like when we got in trouble senior year, if everyone went to the principal's office, and only 50% got in trouble.
Yeah. Well, it'd be, yeah. I mean, it'd be like, oh, you guys are athletes. Nah, you're good. Like
Yeah,
the other kids
right.
that aren't athletes, nah, we're not having the.
Oh,
Wait,
like, you,
why?
like,
Oh,
you play
no.
basketball, you're good, but then
Yeah.
like you sit at the end of the bench for basketball. No, we're gonna
Yeah,
suspend you.
that's I mean,
It's
that's
literally
nothing.
like what it is. Oh, you're the star track player. You're good, but you like can't run. Nah, we'll suspend you.
NCAA knows it's all about money, and that's the twisted
Oh, yeah.
part. And I mean,
The
that's
MIA, bro. The
they
MIA.
somehow, bro. It is. It should be a case. They seriously should have looked into it. That NBA final series this year should not have gone 6 games. Those two extra games got the NBA so much more money,
Yeah.
and it's absolutely ridiculous that somehow they got away with it, and no one thought it was weird. They thought, like, yeah, Miami was playing great stuff, team basketball, whatever, but like that's ridiculous, man. 6 games should not have been a thing.
Like like the television revenues, ticket sales, and tournament annual produces more than $700 million to keep like this is 40% of the distributes of the NCAA. Like that's 40% of their profit or something like that.
Well, you know the NBA. I mean, here's the thing. Like my boss loves to gamble, and but he brings up a good point. Vegas with nightclubs, all this other stuff not being really open to like full capacity, they're cutting different ways. They're finding different ways to make money back, and they're doing that through the sports betting. You already know they're talking to league owners and coaches and stuff, and they're like, "Yo, we need you guys to do this because this bet's top heavy. Everyone's picking the over. Make sure you guys don't score that much. You guys play really good defense. Talk to the other coach."
That's what a bookie does. They like if someone asks for help or something, they'll give 50% of someone like the under and then 50% the over. So no matter what, they're still making money off of the bet.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I'm a little sus about like when 90% of people took Seahawks -6.5, and the Eagles do those 3 plays at the end of the game and just to cover. It's crazy to think about, bro. 90% of people took the Seahawks -6.5, and then that happened.
It is
And
a
then
funny
the next 2 weeks they bench the Eagles starting quarterback and put their backup in.
It's one of those things though. Like,
Wentz should have been benched way before, but like,
Yeah, but
that's
you know what I
exactly
mean?
the point, though. That's exactly the point.
Why is he even like playing? And then I don't know.
we could look into
It's
all that
definitely-
stuff.
It's
Like,
definitely a conspiracy theory, but like I
don't even think it, bro. It's gotta be. It's one of the, like, a conspiracy theory that, like, yeah, we can devote a lot of our time to and think about and talk about for like 2 hours or whatever. But then, like, it's one of those things that, like, it doesn't matter. Like, we're gonna wake up the next day and just keep living like normal, anyways, regardless of what they do with it. Even though we know what's going on, I think everyone.
I'm still
Oh
watching.
yeah, everyone's still watching. That's why they're not going to do anything about it. All that court stuff that involves money, lawyers, stuff that's unnecessary when they could keep making money the same way they're doing it. And everyone's happy. They keep the mob happy. The mob's a sketchy ass shit you don't want to get into. Like, that's
Bro, anytime I watch mob movies, I'm always like, bro, if I
mob's
like
involved
bumped into these
everywhere.
guys, one of these guys, like that'd be crazy. Like you're in New York City, bump into like one of them, and they just shoot you.
I bet you some mobs have hit up Jacob and Perry. They're like, yo,
No,
we want Palmos. I swear to
no.
God, like, yo, we need some stakes in this.
Jacob's in
I'm
the
not
back,
even
just
joking.
like,
Yeah. He's like, what's up, bro? You want to smoke? Oh, God.
Perry's in the back, like, what do you want? What do you want?
Perry's just like smoking a cigar in a dark room. He's like, so what's the deal? Oh, man.
That'd be so funny. Oh
That'd
my
be
God.
hilarious, bro. But yeah, no, they are seriously involved everywhere. I mean, I can almost guarantee you, like, a lot of. I mean, y'all seen the town. You know, the Irish mob strong in Charleston, but like, Italian mob.
My
all these-
grandfather was telling me like when he was a kid, like the town my dad grew up, it had like a lot of Slovenians and like Polish people, and there was like Slovenian and Polish mobs, and
Yeah.
they would like compete for bars and like clubs and stuff like that. Like
It's a lot of money
try
to make.
run
Yeah.
that. Like I'm telling you, like any nationality, there was or there is a mob like around.
I haven't gotten a chance to look into a lot of documentaries, but it's interesting. Like, I already know a lot of the mob is going to be after Trump. Trump was supposed to win this election, and he's supposed to help them out and stuff, because Trump he was one of the dominant figures in New York during the 80s, and the mob controlled all the concrete in New York. They controlled
there's so many
everything.
Netflix things on
They
that.
control everything. Like, in the early 1900s, they controlled every single truck in the U.S. that was traveling like around the U.S.
That's
and if
crazy.
new truckers, because I know this because one of my dad's buddies is in trucking. Like, he used to truck up from Cape Cod to bring seafood up to Ipswich and stuff, and they would know this. Like, when they started that, like, they got confronted by the mob. It's like, who are you guys? Like, you're not supposed to be on the road. Like, you get confronted.
That's
like,
crazy.
it's sketchy shit, bro. Like, you're not supposed to be. If you're moving stuff, like major stuff, if you're moving like major products and stuff, like, they don't want you doing that. Jeff Bezos has got ties with the mobs. There's no way, bro. You can't grow a business like Amazon if you don't got mob ties. That's 100% truth. Oh my gosh.
I mean, dude, just watch Uncut Gems.
I love that
With Adam
movie.
Sandler. If you love Adam Sandler, you want to know more, like, if you're interested in like the mob type stuff and like sports betting, watch Uncut Gems, and that'll probably be like one of the best movies you've ever seen. Honestly, hand down, is one of the best movies I've seen.
I love that. That's such a great movie. You know what? Explain this to me, Jason. I think about it in the movie. What the hell is up with the minute-long scenes of going into the gym and just this music? What's the point of that? I've always wondered.
I think it's supposed to be like the way people see it. Like KD sees it. Remember when he looks at the gym?
Yeah.
And he like goes like it actually like goes in.
He's like, KG. I can't
Yeah,
even
he's
do
like-
his accent in the movie. He's like,
Yo,
KG.
KG, where you at? Like, yo, look at this gym. And it's like I feel like that's just like
Can't give it
it's
to
just
you,
supposed to-
KG. Oh,
He's
man.
like, I think that's just the main reason why it just like shows like KG, and when he looks at it, like, and when Adam Sandler looks at it, it's just like that's what they see because it's crazy.
Yeah, people might laugh at this. Dan, have you seen the movie too?
I haven't.
Oh, Dan, you gotta see the
I've been
movie.
meaning to. I don't know.
I
but I
can't
know
like
that
spoil it either. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's
just
such a
so
good movie. It's one of those. It's an Adam Sandler movie that you wouldn't expect. That's like it's like high. It's you got to be paying attention constantly
you're
because
on
stuff's
edge,
going
like
on.
a serious role. Like it's not like a typical Adam Sandler movie.
No,
It's-
it's not like
it's-
it's not like when he like goes back to school or like takes care of that kid and like Big Daddy. Like this is like an actual like movie where you're like, holy shit, like what's about to happen?
It's high
Like,
stress, dude. All right.
You sweat. You
I
sweat.
can't even,
You're
bro.
like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
sweat.
nervous for him. You know what's funny though? And I know people will laugh at this, but there was a stretch where like I almost like that sports betting thing like is a real addiction. It really is because I
Yeah,
got into it a
that's
bit.
crazy.
And I got out luckily, and I've been disciplined about staying out. But like that, it's a serious thing, bro. You dig yourself a deep hole, and you'll see it in the movie. Like it's some scary shit. You got people on your back about it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
especially
I don't
when-
have people on my back because like I paid it back like right
Especially when
away.
you're putting $1 million in.
Yeah, bro. Like that's high stakes gambling.
I feel like it's just crazy. It's a crazy. It's honestly, it's just kind of like the lottery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The company or like whoever's running is making way more money than the person that actually makes it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. But yeah, that's a great movie to add to your watch list. That's probably one of, in my opinion, that and The Invisible Man are my two favorite movies of 2020 that I saw in theaters before COVID.
What do you
Those are-
think about The Mandalorian?
The Mandalorian? I don't watch that.
You don't watch Star Wars? Bro, I feel like I'm the only one here that's like obsessed
I
with
love
it.
Star Wars. I haven't.
I got the
Same.
poster right back there, bro. Come on.
Baby Yoda or no? Or you just got the Star Wars poster? Oh
No, it's like
nice.
New Hope. Me and my roommate, we love Star Wars. We got like 3. You can see one way back there. We got like 4 Star Wars posters just in our room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, girls are always like, "Oh my god, like I love Star Wars." It's like, nah, you don't. You
Oh,
don't.
yeah. You don't know Star Wars like I do.
You don't know shit.
Oh God. All right, man. How do you guys want to end this off? What we gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just like,
I mean,
it was
we're
good.
chi-
It
we're
was a
chilling
good
right now.
talk. It
We're
was a
chilling.
good talk. I really liked it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mad long, but
Hell yeah! It's an hour and 40.
really, I thought it was like 2 hours, 3 hours. I mean, 2.5 hours, something like that. That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, we've been chilling. How are we gonna end this off?
Bro, you're the host.
You guys
Yeah.
have anything you want
That's
to
your
say?
job. That's your job, man.
What's the what do you guys? I don't know, man. Like, what am I supposed to do right now? What's the what's the plan over the next year? What's the steps we're taking?
With what?
I don't know, just in general. Like, you gonna stay at the bottle shop? Jason's gonna stick with FM, or you gonna quit the bottle shop, just go full time FM? You guys, you three, Isaiah being MIA.
I want
I
to
don't know
go.
what Isaiah's gonna do. Isaiah's
Yeah.
still, I think, on the fence.
Well, he told me he's not going back to Foot Brothers, so he's at UPS right now. But I think he would want to do FM full time with you guys.
Yeah,
if he
we
gets
just gotta
the
get. I
opportunity.
think we just gotta get the kids. That's the biggest thing. Just get the kids.
Market it, promote it.
Bro, if
Yeah.
if EDP was open right now, I'd be like balling up on the kids. I'd be like, yo,
yeah.
shit, you know my homies at FM. Yo, say, yo, sign up.
FM.
Yeah, FM.
You're trash.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Just like step over him after you cross him up. be like,
I can't even do
yeah.
it.
What about you though? What's your for next year for the year?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we got for goals?
Goals?
Like, I want to hear goals, bro. Goals need numbers. They need dates. They need to be like dates, meaning like they need to be executed by this time.
Oh, geez.
What are
really?
some
That's
things?
a-
What's something new that you want to try to add to your life that like would be good?
I think that with FM, that's like, it's not just like a job. It's kind of like, I don't want to be like, it's a passion.
Well, no, it'd be, bro. You're doing
But, like,
basketball.
it's
That's
like
sick.
super fun to do, and like I love just like being involved with it. So I think like that would be, like me and Dan already kind of set goals, and like I think like obviously it'd be really nice to make a lot of money, but like I think we just want to get the numbers first and get kids, and then just grow it as like a brand more. And then I think honestly, because since the COVID happened, like this summer, like if we're able to, like I just want to like work pretty much all day, and then like at night just like, you know, with Wilby and Gilly,
Oh my gosh.
just do stupid things. Like
I literally think the last time I saw you was Gilly's grad party. That was lit though.
yeah, that was
Wow.
Yeah.
Gilly was a.
You're all mobbing, bro. You're just
You remember,
mobbing.
you remember, like I hate to say this, but like everyone remembers like Heather Milano.
What?
What?
Heather Milano just like throwing up right in the middle.
Wait, that
I did not
happened?
see that.
Yeah, no one remembers that. I was just.
Was
like,
it super
sitting,
late?
like,
When did it happen, bro? All I remember is just jamming
yeah,
on the
I
dance
feel
floor,
bad
just
figuring out that she's
jamming.
but Yeah, dude, but you just went. And then like
Right in the
Fudge was like,
middle.
get some ice, and like threw some ice on it or something like that.
Oh my
It was really
gosh.
funny. Nah, but yeah, stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to get back to this summer. Like honestly, like I think we have to take advantage of having like Ipswich, dude. Like we were right on the water. Like we're really close to the Boston. Like also really close to New Hampshire. Like we're a perfect location to do like anything we want.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
I think we gotta take advantage of that this summer.
Bro,
Like, we
it's
gotta
just-
get all our guys together, like all
I
of
mean,
us.
can we
like,
pull in some goddamn money to get a boat so we can have some fun, bro?
Literally.
No, I'm just chilling. I'm fine.
I need a boat, bro.
We gotta have someone that's like boat like constantly, bro. I need someone that's constantly down to
mean-
be like boat.
Nico like works a good amount, but like he's like I don't want to like put him on the spot, but he's like a boat, like he's like the boat guy. Like
He's the boat guy for your group. Yeah.
yeah, I mean like we'll see what happens. I don't know, like we did a lot of like fires at the beach and stuff like that over the summer, and like I think that'd be like something really cool if we try to like do that more. But
Yeah,
I don't want to.
if you get a fat squad, dude, like if you get like a fire on a beach sounds dope, but for the Ipswich cops, it's like, ooh, like I want to.
I don't know. We didn't get in trouble.
Really?
I
Where were
mean,
you guys doing it? Were you guys doing it, Clark?
Grow it.
What were you saying?
Yeah, we did like mad heads. That'd be sus because of Ipswich. But
Yeah.
I think, dude, we're getting old, bro. Like I'm 20, Dan's 20. Are you 20 yet? Or
I'm
you're
19.
you're still you still got
19
some
with a
ways to go,
bag.
so
I got rich
it's
by
like-
myself.
we're getting old. Like at this point, I just don't even care. Like
Oh yeah.
I'm just if they come, I'm running.
You know what? That's like a really weird thing right now. Like it's something that you just brought it up, but like I was playing pickup with Ray, Luke, and Harrison at the Y, and I was like,
You're old.
yeah, I'm like shit, bro.
Well, look at your goatee, bro. You
I
look
know.
like you're 24.
I was balling up on him though, no lie. I know Ray and
You know,
them,
like,
they
that's how we
better
played back
they
in
be
my day.
watching that.
That's
I
how
still
we
got the
played.
right hand contact. Finish, you feel me? You like that? Yeah.
You gotta get on my level. Back in the old days.
Like that? Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
That's really like what we gotta do. We gotta start playing pickup with them and be like, you can't guard me.
Thank you, man. Bro, that's something I wish we did more. I'm watching Tyler Hero's high school mixtapes, bro. Like just talking together on defense, be like, yo, shit, this kid's gonna shoot. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. Like talking on defense like that.
Just like every time like kids like that, like Will Wish, like shoot it.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot it. Miss it. Yeah, I knew you would miss. And then like I get like Dan gets the board and like Chucky's like, we out.
Yeah.
And just throw it up.
Oh my gosh.
And then you're just like behind the back to like
Yeah,
Jacob misses the layup. No, I'm just kidding.
He was like, oh my gosh. That's yeah. Oh my
That's how it
gosh.
gotta be.
I
That's my goal
love-
for
yeah.
summer.
Bro,
Grow FM and
if
then
you guys
have
are
fun.
actually able to do that scale FM, bro, that's like being able to live off of basketball is just like so
Crazy.
dope. That's something that you talk about like as a kid, like I want to do basketball. Like, oh, I want to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
Nah, you won't be in the
Yeah.
NBA, but you can live off basketball. That'd be
but
sick.
definitely. How about you, Jack? I mean, mine's like go FM and have fun. But what are you thinking?
It's still with the basement, bro. If you're watching this right now, you're here at hour 43 minutes in. You better hit that
Yeah.
subscribe button right now.
What are you at right now?
It's still, bro. I'm still floating at 300. It's so hard because
Yeah.
I love doing podcasts, and I would have much rather have done this in person. But the risks are just too much right now. Like, it's so much more that I know we're personally not worried. Like, we're not gonna die. Like, I know if we get it, we're not done. But like,
Doing
it's the
stuff like
other
that.
people that we come in contact with. It's just all this. Oh God, I just want it to be over.
I think like you could take advantage of it though, like with like Discord and like Zoom, bro. This is a perfect advantage to like get some like actual like famous people. I mean, not like famous,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
but like
Like,
even like at the
stand
level of
out
like Paul Gilligan, dude. Like he
Pauly G.
that's
Oh,
hilarious. Like get like another comedian or get someone that's like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Something like that. I think that you can take
Yeah.
advantage and like really grow that way because I know like if you got like someone with like an interesting like story, like I don't know if you could just give any example, like I think you would get like so many more viewers
yeah.
and new
100%.
viewers outside of just like Ipswich and like just in like the surrounding town. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the interesting part about it is that like you get different people on, then you have people that want to watch those people get on. Like because like honestly with this group, I know who's gonna watch this group, right? Like if we post this link around, like we know who's gonna watch it. It's the people that play basketball with, we went to school with, that stuff.
I do have like Jason Finks.
I got a fat list. I got a fat list right here. These are all the people I gotta.
There you go.
I got a fat list. Don't worry. That's my goals for the basement of the people that.
Can we hear some names? Can we hear some names?
Shit,
future.
Hey, bro, I'm stretching this out, but I mean, if Isaiah's watching this late, Max Marcus, MCW, those are all attainable, man. Come on, Isaiah. Make some plays, man. If you don't want to make the plays I'll DM Mandy Zagorowski on Instagram. And
who else are you looking for? Come on.
I would actually love to have Mandy and Zach on too because the early day Mass Hoop Elite, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a fun ass camp. Hold on. We didn't even get to go over the camps. I'm not gonna dive into it, bro. Me, Jason, Danvers, camp, bro. Championship water bottles in the bathroom. We're like, let's go. That was a vibe.
Danvers kids, easy.
My boy Larry Bird. We got the big-eared kid. Oh my gosh, like the counselors and stuff. All right, so I wrote down the people that I want or that wanted to be on it. What are some notable names? I actually want to get Beauvais on. Harry Beauvais.
Wait, who's that?
Beauvais, rapper, bro. Biggest Ipswich rapper.
Truey, yeah.
Huh?
I don't know, bro.
What'd you say?
I don't know.
I've been DMing him. We were trying to do it in person. He came back from LA, and I mean
that'd be cool. That'd be like the way it is.
Yeah,
have Daddy Lank also on it.
Daddy Lank, yeah. We'll have him
I
on.
didn't hear his new song, but I heard a little bit of it. It's something kind of good.
I mean, I have a lot of names on here, man, of just people that in Ipswich, and I mean, obviously, I just wrote down a lot of the people in Ipswich that have wanted to do it since 2019, like since it first started. That it just for some reason or another, it just didn't work out. Like someone's got work during the week. But you're right. With COVID, everyone just download Zoom, have a somewhat decent mic, and
especially over winter break, bro.
That's definitely gonna be a vibe. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to crank them out. But that's the whole like. I still have school. You're in school right now, right? When do you guys get out?
Because I got practice. I'm leaving here like maybe the 16th or something like that.
Yeah.
Crazy. I got a paper due at midnight, so like, I'm still in the. Yeah, I got like a page left, but I'm still working.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have like finals week next week, so then I'm close to being done with the semester.
Yeah. So that's for right now. I'm gonna do this one. I'll try to set up some more, but yeah, that's the goals right now. Is that and plus is get back on the workout grind, man. Oh god, dude, it's so I don't want to go to the Y. I don't know why.
Well, you got a bench, right?
I got a decent setup here that I can do everything upper body that I need to do, but my legs, bro, I messed up my hip abductor. I strained it a little bit, so I was like, that's a 6-week thing though, dude. It's like one of those annoying things. It's like literally like your groin, like your right groin, like it just oh god, it's such a pain in the ass. But yeah, working out basement, that's basically it.
It's not a bad plan. I like it.
Yeah, bro, that's it. All right, dude. There's got to be some way. Oh, we gotta end it off better than this.
I don't know. Like we were just talking about, like
I'm trying to think of innovative
like
ways.
the upcoming year and stuff.
Oh, I like it.
What's all right? This is the last thing we're gonna end on. What is the first thing you guys are gonna be able to do? What's the first thing you guys want to do that you can't do right now because of COVID, but you will be able to do once COVID is done, vaccines out?
I think honestly, 3v3 tournaments and just like going to like Boston with my friends. Those are the only two things I think would be pretty crazy and pretty fun.
Yeah, for me, it's just like seeing everyone that I haven't been able to see really.
Gotcha.
Especially with being at school and stuff. I'm really looking forward to that. What about you?
Bro, Boston Celtics playoff game. We get a squad
Yes,
there.
Yes, sir.
That's a different vibe. Yo, nosebleeds. Oh.
Nosebleeds, boys are out there.
Or, hey, you never know. Basement and FM take off. Shit, we're gonna be sitting on the floor, right next to Mark Wahlberg. You're like, yo, what's up, Mark?
Exactly.
Yo, you want us on a film? No, I'm just playing.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Actually, I don't know. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Hope you guys
thanks
enjoy.
for having us on.
Yeah, bro, for sure. All right,
Appreciate
man.
it.
We'll catch up. Winter break
Definitely.
podcasts are back. Check out FM Basketball on Instagram. Hit them with a follow. If you're trying to get better at basketball, if you've been listening to the whole podcast, you should know that these guys are your motherfucking guys. All right, that's it. I'm
All
done.
right.
Peace out, guys.
Appreciate it. See you.
Bye.
This is a homage beat.
Yeah.
Weezy out of here.
Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than the Beatles. Foreign running on diesel, dawg. Playing with my name, this lethal, dawg. Who you say you was? Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely. Everybody acting like they know me, dawg. Don't just say it down, you gotta show me what you gotta do. Bring the clip back empty. You asked to see the ball, so they sent me, dawg. I just broke her off with a 10-piece, dawg. There ain't nothing, I'm just being friendly, dawg. It's just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't go playing ball, but I'll show you how to gotta do it. If you really wanna ball till you fall when you're back against the wall, and a bunch of need you to go away. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but did it all day. Yeah, a lot of murk caught me in a hard way. Got a sticky and I keep it at my dog's place. Girl, I left you loving magic, not all shade. Still going bad on you anyway.
Whoa. I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back is getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry. Whoa. Richard Millie cuss a Lambo. Known to keep the better on commando. Every time I'm in my trap, I move like Rambo. Ain't a neighborhood in Philly that I can't go. For real. She said, oh, you rich. I graduated, call me Big Fish. I got Lori Hurry on my wish list. That's the only thing I want for Christmas. I been had my way out here, yeah, no, that's facts. You ain't living that you said, yeah, we know that's cat. You ain't got the ass in when you see me, no, I'm straight. DTOVO, we back again, we going back.
Just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't go playing ball, but I'll show you how to gotta do it. If you really wanna fall till you fall and you're back against the wall, and a bunch of need you to go away. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but did it broad day.
Weezy out of here.
Chances are when said and done, who'll be the lucky ones who make it all the way? Though you say I could be your answer, nothing lasts forever, no matter how it feels today. Chances are we'll find a new equation. Chances roll away from me. Chances are they hope to be. Don't get me wrong, I never say never, 'cause though love can change the weather, no act of God could pull me away from you. I'm just a realistic man, a bottle filled with shells and sand, afraid to love beyond what I chance.